Hello.
Hello.
No.
I feel like if you have like an idea of what to do, it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Hope you're all doing well, and hopefully all
Yeah.
well rested and feeling good today.
No, and kinda.
Silence.
I'll say 50%. That's
Yeah, no, we'll make do.
yeah. All right. So I'm going to take you straight back to where you were. Prepared this. Oh, I did prepare this. I just didn't on the right tab. So when we last left off, you guys had gone through the entire distance of the beast's lair.
Indeed, we have.
I have no idea what I'm looking at, but cool.
Don't worry about all that. There were spider boys.
Oh, what the hell are those?
Don't worry
So
about that.
We have more pets for you.
there
Yes.
was one of these. Oh, sorry, there were two of these. One of them ran away.
Oh, hang on, I know what these are.
These are
Yeah.
eticaps, or otherwise known as web lurkers. Work out why for some reason. Oh. Um,
I'm concerned at how big this map seemingly is.
so I'm just
Worry
trying to
about
do
it.
some on-the-fly tech thing. For some reason, it's not.
Just wiggle me.
Yeah. Like the back. It's... There we go, that's better. Sorry, I was just trying to get it to follow you guys rather than be massively zoomed out. You track down the gigantic owlbear to its den. You found a side entrance to the den which you decided to go through, and you came across this beastie.
Oh! The fuck?
It's a shambling mound. This shambling mound happened to be home to a centipede swarm that when you killed it, the centipede swarm decided to burst forth and attack those that attacked its home. There was kind of a midden type area full of violet fungi, which you decided to circumnavigate, as there were also some other larger mushrooms in there called shriekers, because if you get too close to those, they emit a loud shrieking noise, which would have alerted the beast. You managed to come across the beast. You kind of just got into position just as it was waking up. It scented your scents on the wind just after you made it over a collapsing floor pit trap. You dealt with the beast. You went into the back cave part where there seems to be some sort of haunt, some sort of endless struggle that seems to be going on in the furthest reaches of the cave. And it seems to get triggered whenever three or more people get close or enter the room. It almost killed all of you. You all backed off, and then you decided in very quick fashion, one after another, to investigate the light source that was coming from the very back of that cave system, which appeared to be coming from a hole in the ceiling, which is this hole here. With some pretty appalling perception checks, it was completely empty. So you climbed up to find out it wasn't completely empty. And there was a couple of web lurkers and several hunting spiders, which you managed to dispatch all but one of the hunting spiders. You now have an unconscious, tied up hunting spider. That's this fellow right here. And that's where we left it. You hadn't done any kind of searching or bandaging of wounds. We literally just left it there. But I've added Maya in. I think Maya, as you were kind of watching, maybe you were scouting around the other side of this hill, and you noticed fleeing off in that direction was this strange gangly creature with long bladed fingertips run off into the distance. So you decided to go and investigate what's happening, and then you stumbled across the party. Over to you guys. What would you like to do?
I think we should patch up Astrid. They don't look too good.
Yeah. Please help.
I sadly have no heal spells left.
I
Okay.
already bit.
I have, let's see. Okay, I do have a healing potion left.
I have a couple healing potions and I could give you temporary health, I suppose. Sure how helpful that'd be, but...
I'll take this and we'll see what we do. Oh, that'll
Damn.
do.
That's a big old potion. Look at that.
Yep, I am now out. I need to buy some more. Yay! Oops, I did it again. Can I take that one instead?
No, you've already rolled
Damn
the other.
it. I thought like clicking use didn't. Anyway, okay. Sorry.
I guess it's updated. I did do an update to all of the mods and systems, so I guess
Oh.
now it's doing that automatically as well.
Ooh,
I don't know if it does. I'm going to test something actually now that
now
we've
we
noticed
know.
that. Let's give Esethia one more
Some
spear
more,
frog
you know.
poison. And then let's see what happens if we do... Nope, okay, so for the poisons, you still need to click the little image to pop it into chat for
Oh,
me.
what's
But,
okay?
oh
This
well.
is discrimination.
Yeah, yeah. I can't wait until they update it that they can apply poisons to tokens. God, that
And
makes
then-
things
And then
so
Foundry
good.
updates and breaks it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's why
Yeah,
I kind
I
of
update.
I don't
Just
update until like I don't know 3 or 4 weeks after a recent update because it takes a while for the
nice to
mods to get updated. Yeah, is there anything else you guys want to do? Oh yeah, there's also an unconscious owlbear cub deeper in the cave, which you kind of just left there.
Well, there were kind of urgent matters, so
Hello, pet?
Yeah. So that was
Yeah.
Pet. So they just hauls this like hunting spider we've knocked out. I was like, also Pet, but you can have the other one.
yeah, we've got 2 pets, so this has been quite a successful venture.
Indeed.
Oh,
Never mind that we nearly died.
Also, to my knowledge, you can make weapons out of monster parts, but I really, really would like a nethercap dagger. Look how sick their claws look.
They are very cool, yeah.
Considering they are medium size, so the same height as you guys, their like claws, it's more like somewhere between a long sword and a short sword kind of length.
God damn.
Yeah, they big. They big.
It's crazy.
Like if you look at the picture, so imagine that this fella is as tall as you.
Yeah, it's from like hip
Oh,
to
wow.
shin.
Yeah.
Wait, how?
A man's covered in spiders.
Uh-huh.
He's not special.
Okay, yeah, that's not very far on me, so I'll just imagine it's big.
Yeah, first imagine you're 6'7".
Yeah.
Yeah. You do notice in this part of the cave there seems to be webbing that is partially wrapped around a humanoid body of sorts. Still seems to be wearing some sort of gear. Looks like he's probably wearing some leather armor.
Oh boy, loot.
Yay! Go for it. I'm making a note to myself in my inventory to
Ooh.
buy potions.
Hey, Amorous, come take a look at this.
Very well.
Ooh.
Ooh, I see. I see why.
So they're very good on someone who is going to use the medicine skill because it gives a +1 item bonus to medicine checks. But the activation of a 1 action to heal 2d6 plus 7 hit points, anybody can do that.
Wait, you can't harm undead with this healing?
No, you can't. No.
Interesting.
The intrinsic magical properties of it, it's about healing, not about doing damage.
Intriguing.
And then yeah, there's a large amethyst, there's a darkwood hip flask, and some rather natty, crappy looking leather armor.
What's this amethyst?
Just a large amethyst. Doesn't appear to be magical in nature, it's just a very large amethyst.
Put it in a crown, maybe?
Yeah, yeah.
Some form of scepter, mayhaps?
Oh, yeah. I mean, or sell it, but
Yeah, yep.
I'm just imagining, like, stuffing our kingdom with all this stuff. We're like, look what we got.
Behold my stuff.
I'll whack that and just stash along with the darkwood hip flask, which they're basically just treasures that
Oh,
can
okay.
fetch some money.
I love how I am always attracted to the healing items. I'm just forever bound to being a healer.
Yeah, I feel that.
You got like the inverse of the Hippocratic Oath, though. Instead of
Yeah.
do no harm, it's always do harm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Thea isn't too bad at medicine either.
I do
She's
no harm, but
halfway
take no
decent.
shit is all.
I think Esatha's just good at medicine because rogues are cracked.
Yeah, this is true. And Maya's pretty good at medicine as well. I think the only one who isn't is Astrid.
Yeah.
Rub it in.
What's my medicine actually at? +9.
Yeah, you got a +9. Esathia's got a +9. Aris is a +10, which I think is probably due to the gloves.
No,
Oh
I
no,
got a
no, it's
+11
+11
with the gloves.
with the gloves. And I won't say what Astrid's is.
What?
+2. I mean, sorry.
You
Why would you do them so dirty?
meanie. Look, I have strengths in other areas, okay?
Oh yeah, you're
No,
by
you-
far the
you do.
stealthiest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can stealth and perform like nobody's business.
It's true.
Yeah. Did you guys want to go back into the cave, or did you wish to just leave?
Well, we need to collect our owlbear.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say, I think we can stash the spider up here for the time being. Esathea might be the most limp-wristed bitch in this party, but certainly she can make this climb again, right?
Yeah, I mean it's
Right?
5 foot down to a ladder that's there,
Well,
so getting down is no climb check needed. Amiri
Getting
will
up
volunteer to stand guard, just in case any of the other web lurkers decide to come back.
Amiri, do not kill this one, please, okay?
Alright, yeah, I mean it's unconscious. I'm not exactly just gonna. There's no order in just killing a sleeping
No,
spider.
but if it becomes conscious again, just knock it back out. Don't kill it, please.
Okay, I will try.
thank you very much.
Try. It's the code word here.
I need it for my experiments.
Yeah.
So you know that the room below there when in the past, when 3 people have entered the room, it triggers the hazard.
Yeah, we have to be strategic.
And what you knew about it was that you could either, as a 2 actions, try to empathize with the bestial spirits using a nature check, or try to use, for 2 actions, a religion check to exorcise the haunt and disperse its energy. You can also potentially attack the manifestation itself as well, but that wouldn't permanently destroy it.
Oh wait, it would just trigger again?
Yes, but it would take... I believe it would be 24 hours. That would reset
Oh, okay.
in that case. So you're just going one at a time.
Mhm.
Hopefully
Yeah.
this doesn't share the entire map as I'm move Ashley across. Okay, so I removed that.
I guess I'll be
Oh, that's
last.
spider.
I'll be last down, and so I can collect my ladder.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Assuming that you're all going one after another, so move yourselves to wherever you want to go.
Hello, Albert.
Oh, Albert. Hi. Player character.
That's his
Yeah.
name. First name player, last name character.
Now it says out there.
There we go. Esethea will remark upon the ring that she is unable to remove.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's yeah, that's the thing as well. We kind of
Yeah.
we thought it was, what was it? We thought it was a healing ring.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
thought it was like a staunching ring.
Yeah, and it's not.
No.
No.
It's
It
a,
is some sort of fucked up bestial friendship trinket.
Yeah. There you go. So it is a ring of bestial friendship. However, if you fail to affect the creature with this charm, or once the charm ends, such as it's counteracted or its duration expires, the creature becomes enraged and is immune to the ring's charm from that point on. The creature's rage drives it to attack you and grants it a +1 item bonus on all checks and DCs to do so for 1 hour.
Oh.
Which is what they used on the owlbear cub that was cowering under the body of its slain parent. So it came charging out.
Look, it did.
That's very Baldur's Gate.
Mhm.
We
Right?
didn't do that one, and the other one attacked us. So
Correct.
just so everybody knows, and we're clear.
Oh yeah, like Esethea just sort of like beckons Maya, walks out into here, points down, to the massive skinned carcass of like
Yep.
the gargantuan
Oh, yeah.
owlbear.
We took a
Um,
very long time to skin it.
There is a kind of like rolled up or splayed out skin because it's pretty big, and any of you, I don't think it would even fit in a bag of holding at this point. It's a big old skin, and then yes, there's just a skinned carcass of a gigantic owlbear.
That's gonna be our rug in the throne room.
The pelt,
Yeah.
not the.
Yeah, not the the fur part.
Yeah.
I mean, we could maybe stick some of the bones around.
Oh, I was
Be
thinking,
real intimidating.
just magically preserve a skinned owlbear and just have that in your throne room.
Oh, jeez.
Like, what's it called? Taxidermy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, for that I think you need the skin.
Yeah. We could dry age this owlbear.
Yeah. Yeah, the ring itself you actually found on the remains of an individual in the corner of the room.
Yes. So yeah, didn't miss nothing. Normal stuff.
So you got the owlbear cub. We pick up the skinned owlbear. Are you just going to go back up through the ladder and out, carrying the two with you, or are you going to further explore the cave? I know you purposely circumnavigated where the fungi are over here, down this way.
Hoping that we could later harvest them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some like dangerous fungi around here.
He's like real bad, by the way. They're like, because there's the violet fungus, and if I remember correctly, there were also shriekers.
Yes.
So basically, this room is all bad news.
Yeah. So the shriekers do that. It's just a reaction. They don't have like they don't have ongoing actions or anything like that. They let out a shriek and it does that. And then the violet fungus, you know that they have this particular poison. But they're very slow and they are kind of ambush hunters.
Yeah. There's also this conspicuous passage.
Yeah. You notice that, within the midden type area, so the cave mouth widens a large cavern filthy with carrion and offal. Bewildering variety of molds and fungi grow on the floor and the walls, some as big as a person. Countless insects scuttle about underfoot, feeding on mounds of waste. A large tunnel slopes down to the east, smaller tunnels to the north and the south. And it seems to be that's where the owlbear's kills and refuse kind of got dumped.
Since when do owlbears have trash disposal systems?
Well, this one is special. Was special.
Was special. Okay.
So yeah.
Fair point.
It would be very difficult to get the owlbear cub and this giant, effectively roll of carpet that is wet and heavy out through the hole where the ladder is, because out of the bunch of you, whilst there is Amaris and Amiri close by, it's probably more than a two-person job, and the rest of you are not exactly known for your strength.
No.
Count 'em, 2 marshmallows.
So, question is, which way are you going to go? Are you going to try and climb over the cavern and maybe try and scrape along the walls, the carpet? Are you going to try and make your way through the fungus pit? If you are you going to try and do it real stealthy and quietly so as to not alert the fungi and the shriekers to your presence? Or are you just going to barrel through? Or are you going to fight them? Many choices.
I do not want to fight them.
Yeah, this sounds like bad news.
Yeah.
I need like the world's biggest like mushroom brush. My vote goes to checking out this passage just to see where it leads. If it's another pit, we'll go elsewhere.
Yeah, sounds good. What was did we figure out like the boundary of that haunt there?
It's the entire room.
Okay, so we need to like strategically go into that passage. I guess I'll sneak and start that way.
Yeah. I reckon that it should be either you or Amorous first.
Yeah.
Both.
Both.
Both of these.
I see webs.
Oh, I see webs.
Yes.
I don't.
Well, you'll see them soon.
So the narrow tunnel
I
widens
see
here into a
webs.
natural cavern, with dimensions which are hard to discern due to the thick sheets of webbing that fill the place.
My curiosity is killing me.
I guess I'm not going to be very sneaky with a torch on, am I?
No.
Just realised that.
So you got a light cast on something as well.
Do I?
Spell effect of light on you as well.
Allegedly.
Get rid of that. That's just your torch.
Okay. Okay. Can I, Can I, like, maybe throw my torch into the room?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm nervous. I'm being a big chicken.
Yeah, no.
No worries. I'm
Oh,
sure
fuck,
we'll.
the whole thing's it's gonna go up in flames, isn't it? Oh no! Oops.
Do we have like an oil flask?
Yeah, you kind of throw your torch into the room. Lands on the ground, splutters a bit. It kind of sizzles some of the webbing, but it doesn't catch a light. It burns like a small circle around it, and it does the. If you ever like burn plastic, it burns it away from the heat, and then it kind of sizzles black and stops burning. Just little wisps of smoke. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
the room
fuck,
does
the whole
not go
room's
up in
just gonna
flames. No.
go. Okay. And nothing like, nothing jumps out. He's rolling already.
However, with a very good perception
However,
check. However, you do see that the torchlight does illuminate multiple sets of eyes
oh.
up on the ceiling, looking like they're waiting to descend.
Oh, there's spooters.
There's always spooters.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to attack or run away?
I'd honestly take my bet like with these than with the fungus.
Okay. Right. Can I mark one of them for death?
Yeah.
Let's see. Where did it go? Ah, there it is. I was just seeing here. Okay, cool. Can I see all of these that are shown?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
I will do... fuck it, that one.
Suppose they're all about 15 foot up. And then you're just going to engage them?
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, if we still, like, after I mark for death, if we still have a, like, drop on them.
Yeah, they don't seem to be reacting.
Isabella poisons her
would the-
umbrella.
Yeah.
How far would the front one be from me?
Probably about 20, 25 foot.
Okay, that's throwing distance, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I will chuck my fancy pants lady's knife at the front one.
Okay. Let's have you all roll initiative. And Astrid, you can make me that singular attack against your marked for death target.
No, I've marked for death the one at the back.
Oh, okay. What, this one?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because I was gonna, like, run in, but while we still have a jump on them, I'll get
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
pot shot in at the front one.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that is many die.
Indeed it is.
Yep.
Well, that's a hit. Roll the.
Wait, why are there so many dice? Oh, that's other people. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, what's happening?
Okay, so
Made me
piercing.
panic.
Oh my
We
God, so
desire
it's-
to participate.
Yeah, no, go for it.
If it survives the crit damage, it's also sickened 3.
Cool.
I roll okay.
I have to scroll way back up.
Yep. Or you can just click the crit damage on your character sheet.
I did not know that. Thank you.
Just okay.
Mm.
Yep, yeah, that's hurt. Okay. Right. First up is one of the hunting spiders. It will. See, this has not been rolled yet. Didn't touch it, so it's going to spend an action to descend on the web. Move up to Astrid, and then stomp Astrid. Oh, that's a hit.
Okay.
Astrid, could you please
Oh, balls.
make me that fortitude saving throw?
Yeah. Ruh-roh.
Okay,
Wait, no, hold on.
hold on.
Wait, no, hold on. Wait.
Or do you have a reaction which you can't use yet? Fortunately, Astrid, you're off guard and take 9 points of poison damage.
Okay.
That
All that help I
spider.
just got back. Damn it.
It descends a web. 5, 10. It's gonna shoot some webs at Astrid. This is so it tries again. Oh no, sorry, that's its 3 actions. Astrid, you're up.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to try to, pants. Oh, shoot. Right. I was trying to calculate
I'll move you back.
I want to end up,
Yeah.
yeah, there.
So if you successfully tumbled through, that would be 10,
Right.
15, 20, 25. Let's see, so his would cost 10 foot. This guy is still up, so yeah, so 10, 15, 20, 25, you can get to that space with one action.
Okay.
If you successfully tumble through the spider.
Okay. Oh my god. We rolled pretty well last game.
You did, you rolled very well repeatedly last
now
game.
we're back to this bullshit.
Now you're back to normal. Yeah.
Back to normal.
See, we only roll well when people are missing.
Yeah. Well, that's
the more
one
people
action.
are missing, the better me.
You can always try again. You can spend another
I'm gonna
action to
try
try.
again. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Haha.
So yeah, so you can go 10, 15, 20, 25. You can move up to that space there with one action.
Ooh.
Wow.
And
Wow.
this one is technically off guard to you because it hasn't acted yet.
Okay, I will. Wait, what does more damage? My lady's knife or my Chris?
Let's see, your Chris does
Deadly.
2d4 plus 4. They both do 2d4 plus 4. The Chris does slightly nastier crits, I believe, because it's a deadly weapon.
The primary thing is I can teleport the lady knife to
Yeah.
me, poison it, and you can teleport it back to you.
Okay, it's another crit. And this time... Well, I'm going to do another one because the crit effect is bleed anyway on the dagger, so... Let's try again. So as the bow crystallization effect, and the target can't use one of its arms until freed, if you're using a melee weapon, you must drop it to gain this effect. Okay. So if you want, you can pin one of its legs to the ground, so it can only use 7 of them. But you have to let go of the Chris to do so. Or you can just do the critical damage. Or you'll do the critical damage anyway, but you have the option of pinning it to the ground
Yeah,
with the
fuck
Chris.
it. We'll pin it
Okay.
to the ground.
At least it won't be able to move anymore, I suppose.
I mean, it's dead anyway. So,
That was just cool factor, huh?
yeah, pretty much.
Great, now I gotta pull this shit out of the dirt.
If only it was returning.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was 3, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Lady knife
Yeah.
sweep.
Why is there a dead owlbear behind us?
Oh, that's the owlbear cub, which is unconscious, which I was just assuming you guys were kind of dragging along with you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's honestly good enough.
Hang on. It's been a while since I played this.
Yep.
Oh, I somehow cast it on on the spider, I think.
It's fine.
Heck it, let's just... Hang on, what kind of weapon do I have again? I have a cold iron. Why do I still have the broken cold iron flaming bastard sword in my inventory? Did we do something with that?
Nope. You've not done a thing with it yet.
Oh. We should probably go do that.
Hey, that's a crit.
Heck yeah.
With bomb or magic, the target is slowed 2 for a round. Oof. Okay.
That's useful. Right. Roll damage. I can't roll crit damage, so...
No, don't worry about that. I get the double option. It dies.
I imagine it just falls to the ground.
It
very
falls to the ground and
slowly.
splats and does the movie thing of squealing and all its legs curling in on itself.
Oh,
Okay.
poor thing.
Aris, you're up. There
Yeah.
are 3 spiders left. One of them is bleeding from the ceiling. The other 2 seem to be uninjured, just on the ceiling. And then there's an uninjured one right there.
Is that one on the ceiling?
No, that one is not on the ceiling.
Perfect. I'm gonna get through here. I am not gonna tumble through because I am not made for that. So I'll leave that up to you. Instead, I'm just gonna take an attack.
That's a hit.
Nice, nice.
Okay,
And then raise the shield.
gotcha. Okay, descending the web. Then shooting some web at Astrid. Aha! This web just sticks you to the ground.
Uh-oh.
And then skittering along, it moves over to here for its third action. Spends an action sending the web. Skitters over to here. And then goes to try and bite Astrid. Nine points of damage. Oh, we never did the poison at the end of your turn.
Oh no! Oh shame.
So you can do that for me. Currently at stage 1. Okay, so you succeeded. So you you were no longer poisoned. Would that have made a difference? That would have meant they missed you, because oh no, you're off guard still because you're immobilized
Yeah,
and
I'm
flanked.
webbed.
So it still hit you. Can you make me the saving throw again? As this one just bit you? Yeah, you're fine.
Ooh.
Okay, it's Athea.
Beautiful. Well, I mean, oh, actually, this is a. I might actually have to tumble through here because I can't step onto here. I imagine.
No, it's a little bit too much of a wall there.
Well, I'll step forward and attempt to tumble through. So I want to end up here.
Okay. Yep.
Right, acrobatics check, right?
Yes. Yeah. If you target the hunting spider and then do acrobatics, it should work out.
Oh, buddy.
18 is unfortunately not good enough. So you spend an action to kind of move up to it and then not having to shuffle backwards behind Amaris as maybe the raised shield and the spider locking in melee combat kind of causes you to have to stumble backwards.
Damn. And I can't step into Amaris' space, make an attack, and then back off, can I?
No, I'm afraid not.
Well, second time's the charm. Because you are allowed to make the same, like...
Yeah, definitely.
thing.
Yeah, you've spent the action to do it, you failed, so you have to stay where you are. Unfortunately, still not good enough.
Oh, come on.
Kind of, you tried to
Oh,
go
just
the other
gonna-
way around and you end up just bumping into the wall, like
Goodness
a
me.
sticking out piece of rock which you couldn't see.
Yeah. Hold on, just one moment. I didn't consider this. How about I simply throw a knife?
Uh-huh.
Because let's see, the
So this one's on the ceiling, this one is not
Oh,
on the
yeah.
ceiling. So this one would technically be further away from you.
see, they're all 10 feet at least anyway, so I'll just throw it to the one that's nearest.
Okay.
Let's see here. Chuck. Well.
That's a hit.
Oh. These things are not very agile. There you go. 3 damage.
Was it poisoned?
Let's see. No, I think I stabbed with this one before and I have not recovered
Okay.
it. But I am now holding it.
Rather than descending on the web, this one skitters across the ceiling. Just above Amaris. Actually, 15, 20.
Darn.
5, 10. Yeah, it scampers along the cave, so it's now upside down. The kind of little passageway slopes. It's not 15 foot tall, so it's on the ceiling, but is otherwise occupying that space at ground level. It will shoot some web out at Esethea.
Darn.
Nope. So then it tries to bite Esethea. Nope.
Is it considered flanked when it's there?
No. It just bleeds
Wow.
some more.
Just spilling its guts on the floor.
This one is going to bite Amaris. Oh!
Did it roll in that 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Let's see how the shield's holding up. Oh, it might actually... Oh, it might actually live. Yeah, it'll live. So yeah, I'm gonna block that.
Okay, and then I need you to make the save against the poison. Now, because this is a crit hit, you're saving... Oh, is it your saving throw is considered 1 degree success worse, or is it you automatically drop an additional stage?
I don't know. Well, that's a crit.
Okay, and that doesn't matter, let's say. Okay, so...
Oh, goodness.
Okay, so then it makes no difference because you've got to make a saving throw against it, so... Okay, so... Second, it's going to attack again. Yeah, misses. Then it'll try and web you. This, I think he has to have a natural 20 to hit. Yeah. It misses. Astrid. You're up. You're webbed into place.
Yeah.
Flanked by these 2 large hunting spiders. What would you like to do?
Hunt the spiders.
Can I attack from where I am, or
Yeah,
do I have
yeah.
to break out?
No, you can attack from where you are, you just can't move.
Cool. I will go for the one behind me for now.
Yep.
Trying to see if I can do anything fancy. I don't know, probably can, but it's taking too long, so fuck it, I'll stab.
Okay. It's a hit. Yep, he's looking pretty injured from that. That's your first action.
Let's try one more.
Okay. Another hit. Another 11 damage. It's
Oh, he's near death.
2 nasty wounds on its abdomen. Was like just oozing out, not just blood, but other kind of fluids.
Do I take the -8? Or
Remember that crit failures are like real bad.
yeah.
These things are also quite low level.
It's true. It's true. Just don't roll on that one.
Well, now you said that it's gonna happen, so I'm gonna do predictable.
Okay. Ah, yeah, easy. That's a success.
Okay.
Okay. Fire.
Yes. I mean, there's a spider right next to me.
Yep.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna yell "Eek spider" real loud.
Eek
That's very
spider.
courageous.
Yep.
And then I'm just gonna, hang on. Why am I not wearing any weapons?
Oh, you probably got knocked out at some point when I was messing around with characters. Sorry. Equip them.
I'm gonna try this thing just for fun.
Ah, okay. Yep, go for it.
Oh, so close.
It's a hit.
20.
Go ahead and roll the damage. It's dead. Shouldn't have done the fire damage, but whatever. It was enough to kill it anyway.
Is my owl anywhere?
No, your owl is not with you in the cave.
Okay, I shall simply cast shield.
Okay, Amorous.
I'm gonna just get to Waylon on this spookter.
Mm-hmm.
Oop, there.
And a 1.
That's a hit.
And 2.
That's a hit.
Nice.
A 12 damage and 12 damage. Nice. It's enough to drop it.
Alright. Then I'm gonna move in and go here, so as to not block that flanking spot.
Gotcha.
Very nice. If I can get the opportunity to.
Yeah, and seeing more things coming. Trying to shoot some webs to determine what it does. Let's see, it's going to try and shoot some webs at Amorous. It misses. Skitters along over to here. Five. Spider to make save now against this. Success, so it's going to take half of this. As a loud shriek echoes forth from down here.
Hey, what the?
Well, I guess we know where this leads.
Leaves us with the other spider, and she's going to try and shoot some webs at Amaris to determine what it does. He's not hurting, so he's going to try and bite Ashton at least once.
Damn it, I should have done my predictable against him.
Nope. He's not hurt. He's going to try again. Yep, never mind. It's a fear.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
You made it.
Oh, watch me whiff this. Yeah, I won't spend an action to pick up the dagger on my way over. I will drop it though so that it is on the floor. And I will strike. And I gotta remember to use the right one so that this isn't...
Oh, not a ranged attack.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta remember which one. There we go.
Well, that's a hit.
It's a hit. Here you go.
That is quite a lot of damage. He's looking pretty badly injured at this point. Oh, and then it has to make the save. Which it does.
Absolutely. In which case, I do not get to use the Poisoner's Twist, so I will just strike it again. Hey.
Another hit.
Hey. Very nice.
Another dead spider.
Nice.
You doing all right over there?
Yeah, fine. Absolutely fine. I'm getting used to this by now.
Why is it? 1 second. Is it turned off modules? It didn't assign XP.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. I can do it.
I also just realized that I think I was using my Chris, which we said that I'd stabbed into a spider's leg. I'm sorry.
It's fine. You killed that spider when you pinned it to the ground anyway, so you could have just taken it back.
Oh, okay.
Quick draw from the floor.
Yeah.
I still remember when SFA accidentally stabbed herself with one of her knives.
Oh, yeah.
And then quick drew it out of the wound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Congratulations, yeah. You're no longer in combat.
I guess I'll retrieve my torch.
Yep.
Yeah, it seems like maybe our best bet is to set up camp and just hold off for a little moment. And not try and clear out the fungus immediately, because we're not looking too hot, I don't
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, seems like a relatively safe-ish place. Although the fungi are just in the cave just over there.
Yeah, do we want to maybe go up to... well... I don't know. We've got the owlbear up here, or down here, and the spider up there.
I mean, the owlbear's dead, but...
The baby owlbear?
Oh, sorry, the owlbear, yeah.
Yeah, I think we could just hoist it up and make camp, like, sort of over yonder in the southeastern corner of the map.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Me. Just gonna make this easier on myself.
That blood splat just moved.
Uh-huh. So I can just do this.
Whee!
Whee! Oh, is that where we were?
Yeah, okay. So if you want to use this as a kind of place to rest up, you can certainly do that.
Yeah, I think so.
Absolutely.
I think that might be a good idea, yeah.
Yep,
I'll
I'm not going to
ask
make you
Maya
have to do the.
sweet talk
Yeah,
this.
I'm not going to have you have to do the whole camping thing. I'm just going to fast forward time.
Sounds good.
Now the owlbear is under the rings words.
For an hour, it was, yes,
Right.
but it
Do
remains
we-
unconscious for a good few hours.
Right, but if we're like camping and everything, like it's gonna wear off and he's probably gonna regain consciousness.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
should we have I think Esothea, is that what you were suggesting for Maya to
Yeah, to try and
Sounds
calm these beasties down and be like, no, we're friends, not food.
yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Let's see. So Spider wakes up. The hours into your camping, and the owlbear 4 hours. So the first one to wake up is the spider. How have you got the spider tied up?
I reckon it's like actually like weaved the ropes between its legs, because like spiders, they need to like coordinate to move all those dang old limbs, right? So
Yeah.
I'm imagining that this thing is just like basically a big basket.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it literally can't move, and whilst they do have some strength to their limbs, they don't have a lot of strength, maybe individually, enough to kind of break the bonds. Yeah, it tries to get out and it just sits there. Its compound eyes, unblinking, just glistening in the torchlight of the evening, just kind of staring at all of you.
I was just gonna say like, oh hey, you're awake.
Yes.
You were caught in an ambush. That's right.
Same as us.
Let me go.
Yeah. No.
How would you like free food?
I like free food. I like
Yep,
food.
all you gotta do is follow us and let us take some of your poison every now and then. And you get free food forever.
Can you use diplomacy for me, please?
Hang on, let me open my character sheet again. Diplomacy. There we go. Ah, easy.
Very nice.
Yeah, it agrees. I will follow. I will offer venom for food.
Yep.
Agreed.
Now I'm gonna let you go. No silly things, alright? You're in bad shape already.
Yeah, it's on 1 hit point. It,
I'm gonna untie it.
Yep, kind of skitters back from you and kind of hides against the wall, but it doesn't move to leave. It's just clearly in a position that it feels safer, and if it needs to get out of dodge, it could do so quite easily.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see if I have any words rations. That's what I was looking for.
Hmm. I reckon Esethea will provide the spider with some form of little
Yeah,
chunk of raw meat.
I used to have raisins, but those were consumed in the cooking of meals at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Um,
I'm gonna take some of the food that we have,
Yeah.
and just toss it at the spider. Like, there you go.
they kind
Promise
of
kept.
it catches it in its mandibles. It seems to bite into it and inject it, and then it moves it from leg to leg to leg in pairs back to its spinneret, where it starts to wrap it in web. And it kind of sticks the web to the ground.
Unnecessary, but you do you.
Spiders don't eat and chew raw meat. That's why they use the webs in cocoons.
Yeah.
I know.
Like, dissolve it. And
Yeah.
That's the Capri Sun of flesh.
Yes.
The Capri Sun of. That's cursed as hell.
The Capri flesh.
If you were a
as
spider,
know.
you'd be like salivating right now.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not though.
So yeah. That says, thank you.
Nice.
It doesn't seem to be particularly trusting, and is definitely not offering any form of conversation. It just watches and will respond, but when it does respond, it's very short, matter-of-fact answers.
That's
Or-
fine. It doesn't need to be our friend right away.
Monty was that way too, and Monty came around. I think this might be the first centipede with Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it is.
Why is it called Stockholm syndrome? What has Stockholm done to it?
I have no
Look,
idea.
there's a whole thing. Basically, it's misogynist. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Not worrying anymore. It's cool.
I'm gonna have to look that up later.
Yeah.
About an hour later, the owlbear cub wakes up.
Okay, so I know. So we talked about replacing companions, right?
Yeah,
Could I replace the owl with the owl bear?
certainly good. Yep. You'll have exactly the same statistics as a bear, but it's an owl bear.
Yeah, that doesn't really matter to me. It's just a creature that I can see grow up.
Now, it does seem to be quite, not emaciated, but clearly malnourished. And it kind of wakes up, it's a little bit groggy, looks around, it blinks, but it blinks one eye, then the other eye.
That's so cute. I'm gonna toss it one of the dead spiders.
You take it,
They're like, "Hello, buddy, finally awake."
I think with the combination of the speech being understood and the very large spider kind of thrown at it, it goes to scamper backwards, but seems to be a little bit groggy, so it ends up doing like a backwards roll before landing on its bum again.
Aww.
And kind of just,
Like a panda in Minecraft.
just like a panda bear, yeah. And it kind of looks around a little bit groggy and looks directly up at you and says, "Food?"
Yep, food. It's for you.
It dives on the spider and just rips it to pieces, eating most of it.
No, digestible, buddy.
Nom 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 nom. Lots of ripping and slurping noises. Lets out a couple of soft little hoots now and again. Kind of looks up at you and says, "Thank you."
You're welcome. Would you like to follow us? You don't really have a home anymore, do you?
Where's Mummy?
Well,
Something's got to her. She's dead.
Well, okay.
There's this
Eh.
long, drawn-out, sorrow-filled hooting noise as it just sits there, eyes shut.
Astrid's making the camp. Very busy making camp.
Can I go over and try to comfort it?
Yeah, make me... Do you have anything that helps with... You've got something, haven't you? Was it Beast Trainer Dedication that does something?
Hang on, let me look into that.
Or Beast Speaker?
Beast
Ah,
speaker.
yes.
The diplomacy
You can-
check to make a request of animals while the spell's
Yeah.
active.
Can you do that for me?
Okay. And I add a +2 for beast speaker.
Correct, yeah.
Hang on, does cooperative nature work in any way?
No, you're not helping other people do stuff, you're directing the...
Yeah, I don't know
what.
what it does anymore. Iron checks to 8, okay, yeah. Oof.
I mean, it's kind of agrees to your request, so it doesn't like bat you away, and you do comfort it, and it kind of lessens the hooting noise. And, as you kind of comforting it goes from just hooting on its own to kind of nuzzling up to you, but still kind of hoot crying.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell it that we won't abandon it. If it wants, it has a new family with us. Is this a male or a female owlbear?
What would you like it to be?
Female.
Okay, then it's female.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine Nesitheus just sat just doing the rest of the evening
No.
cooking. It's just like
No,
the
no, no.
beast lacks tact.
No. I want it to be male, actually. I want it
Okay.
to be male. I have a name in mind.
Okay. Yeah. It will nuzzle up to you. It will eventually fall asleep from just tiredness. And as it's like nuzzling up to you, you can. So it's a small sized creature. However, it's probably meant to be medium sized, but just from the malnourishment, it needs a lot of healthy meals to fill it back out.
Yeah. Well, whenever we kill something, owlbear can feast.
And Amiri's just kind of watching all of this, and she's got her sword in hand, and it looks like she's ready to baseball swing it with the flat of the blade at any moment against both the hunting spider and the owlbear, untrusting of both of them.
I'm just gonna glare at her for like a little bit.
Yeah, and she
I just gotta softly say, "Don't you dare!"
So just before you say don't you dare, when you can like glare at her for a bit, she just gives you that kind of understanding, knowing nod of yeah, I'm ready, don't worry. And then when you say don't you dare, she's like, huh? She just gets a little bit confused, but alright. Folks can click the rest button on their character sheets if they so wish.
You rest for the night. Boosh. There we go. Very nice. I imagine that like SFA making morning coffee is like a legitimate workplace hazard.
How so?
You never know where that pot's been. She crafts up.
Oh, I see.
She
Yeah.
cooks up a batch of arsenic right next to like the bacon and eggs.
Yeah, you just make it like a 1 spoon or 2 spoon of sugars. That was sugar, right? I mean, it was a powdery white substance that's dissolved in your coffee. I hope so.
She's just like holding like two cups of drink. She's like smelling one, then the other. Looks at him, smells him again.
Yeah.
Hang on, that was not sugar, that was cocaine.
Many
All right.
times, maybe we might legitimately have some.
You managed to haul up the owlbear, and and if you wanted to, you could have spent some time dragging up the skin of the owlbear's mother.
I'm
Maybe
not gonna do
let-
that.
Maybe let the owlbear like walk ahead, and we'll just like drag the skin up behind.
Yeah.
And, like, don't look back, never look back. Always forward.
No, okay, so I'm going to ask the Albert Cup what it wants us to do with this mother.
It seems confused by the questions. Is the mother is dead?
Yes, do you want us to just leave her here, or?
Just kind of cocks his head to one side. It seems as if the question just doesn't make sense to it. Mother's dead. I don't know what you mean.
Oh, it's okay.
You get the sense that perhaps the mother being dead, the remains are simply the remains. It's sad that mother is dead, but has no particular attachment to the mortal remains.
Okay, I'm going to tell the rest of the party, like, yeah, the way you want.
You know.
Sounds reasonable to me.
So, are you guys going to head back to the overland portion and leave the fungi where they are, and come back another day, or do something else with them later on?
I was about to say, is there like a one of the funguses? Because we've been like looking at this from like 4 different angles.
Yeah.
Is there like some lone little violet fungus?
I'm just going to pop you in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
You can get kind of a decent understanding of where they are, and
yeah,
probably it's going to work. Nope, that macro doesn't work. So if I pop light effect on you, just so you can actually see what's happening in that room.
Much appreciated.
That was the location you remember kind of seeing them in. And you know they can move, but they're very slow moving, i.e. they have a move speed of 10 foot.
This is a really weird suggestion, but they seem to be like eating like the decaying remains of like other creatures. I have a suspicion that we're going to be able to come back here and find some more later. We left them a lot of stuff to eat.
Yeah. There's also the body of the shambling mound, and in your quest board,
shit, there was something about that.
Shamble sap.
yes, shambling sap.
Yeah, I mean we'll I think we can take that like on the way out. We can like go the long way around and all that. But yeah, I think for now, Esathea will just make a note in her journal and mark on her map and note that perhaps at a later date we will get some people to come harvest some of these.
Yep. So who's going to make the nature check to harvest the sample sap from the shambling mound, like on your way out?
Not Astrid.
What is everyone's nature checks?
I
very
think
much.
I might
Plus
have
2.
the highest one.
Nature +9.
Plus 11.
Plus 3.
Yeah, Asatea's got to do this one.
There's also the thing of if 19 would succeed, I can just do it. But I have no idea of knowing before I try, so I'll roll.
You can also because this is a quest by what's it, a consortium of alchemists. I've put this bounty up. So being that you have the kind of poisoner, I'd let you use crafting in place of it, Esoter, if you so wish.
That's very nice of you. Yeah, I mean, if you'll allow it, I'll take it.
Yeah. So if you want to make me that check, they didn't pop it into chat, did it? Oh, okay. Let me just. Do you want to just make me a crafting check?
That's a 2.
Yeah, unfortunately, you get more of it on like your hands, and you're trying to milk it from the vines. But yeah, unfortunately, no dice. Perhaps this is just it was too infested with centipedes. You're trying to take the centipedes off it, and the centipedes seem to be squashed into it, and you don't feel that you have got anything useful from this, unfortunately.
An impure sample, if you will.
Yeah.
Was that it wasted then?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I love the dice.
Yep.
No, you don't.
Right. But yes, Esothea makes a note about this place, much like we did the trapdoor spiders.
Yes. Let's make this. Okay. Well, hopefully you can see that now. The beast's lair.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you guys like to do? And where would you like to go?
Like to go home.
Yeah.
There's too many spiders here.
We haven't done anything in this hex.
Correct. You're not doing anything in that hex. This is where the river ford is. You travelled through here?
Yeah, but we were chasing.
Yeah. Yeah. Where would you like to go? You just heading straight back to town?
I reckon we maybe should actually. Let's see. There is the Forge Lonely Barrel. Let's see. Yeah, these are like annoying. I feel scared.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I'm happy to go straight back. And we can stop in that hex that we just like ran through.
Yeah, we can like reconnoiter these on our way back.
Yeah.
One of
Yeah.
them at least.
I feel like that'd be most prudent decision, yeah.
Oh, this one's reconnoitered. Okay. So you move into the hex, you spend the rest of the day kind of reconnoitering it, and you find that there's nothing special or particular about that. It's just a hills unoccupied, empty of anything of particular note. So let's go to our old camping hex. I need to make sure you're in the... Yes, you are in the Canelands. So, Astrid, if you could make me the first roll of camping. Sweet. Sounds about right.
Yep.
What would the rest of you like to be doing?
Hunt and gather as always.
Hmm.
Yes,
I
I'd go ahead
hate to
and-
do this to you, but I want to influence Spider.
You want to influence the spider.
I'm going to influence the owl bear.
Damn.
Okay. Let's
Does
just
this mean
do...
Jathal cooks?
She can definitely cook, yeah.
She has like decadent feasts and stuff. This might be good.
Yeah, you don't seem to be making any headway with the spider, but you can't really communicate with it, and Maya is definitely spending more time with the owlbear and communicating with it. So occasionally she'll do some translating for you, but not enough that you can like carry a conversation. And the spider itself doesn't offer conversation via Maya; it just follows. So unfortunately, that's a failure.
Dang.
Maya, let's have a look.
Yes.
Do the old biopsy with that.
Why you roll for me?
I
want
was meant
roll.
to. Okay, make a diplomacy check then, and turn on the campsite negative and the positive for beast. Or you can leave them both turned off, I guess. It's just a flat
It's
diplomacy
both
check.
a 1, both a +2 and a -2 indeed, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm way better
Okay,
at this than
okay.
you are.
Yeah, you are making good headway. Good headway with the owlbear, and if you wanted to, you can always swap out animal companions with it after it's maybe a bit healthier. Once you've had some downtime, you can kind of bond with it and replace the owl with the owlbear.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to do that right away. I want little buddy to get healthy first.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, just need organised watch, and Jathal will indeed try and cook.
Yay.
That was that. Jathal will try and, of course, cook a hearty meal, because that's what she would do.
Hey, it's my favorite.
Very nice.
Yeah, success. Okay. Right. Begin rest. Oh. Go ahead and lag it out then for me.
Just a bit.
Little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit.
So it didn't advance time as much as I thought it was going to do. Bear with me. Okay, next day dawns. What would you like to do now?
Take a little break.
Yes, that's a very good idea. Let's take a 10-minute break, and we'll come back for the next bit.
Right. See you then.
See you in a bit. See you in 10. Chat is going to disappear. We're going to be a 10-minute break. I'm going to run an ad. All it does is get rid of pre-rolls. You won't miss nothing. See you guys in 10 minutes. Hello.
Hello.
Found off from the other two.
I'm here.
I'm just eating dinner.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yay.
Let's see. So, what would you guys like to do next?
Let's see. I mean, we can just head on back home and do like downtime and kingdom turns, right?
Yeah.
There was nothing else like
Yeah.
immediately on the docket, the way I understood it.
No, correct. Yeah. I mean, if you want to kind of move here, you can be home in one day.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, wait. That's where the ford is.
You might have to.
Hey, you can push yourself. You can march and get back to town late at night and just be a little bit tired.
Weary from the road.
Yeah. Okay, so let me just skip ahead a day. The army, just in case you can't see it. Mark this as avoided.
Very nice.
Right, so if we're going to jump into the kingdom turn stuff, let's open up your kingdom sheet. Now, because you slew the beast, I've awarded you the XP to the kingdom, and this turn you start with 3 infamy points. So that's 3 kingdom hero points, effectively.
So, are we basically? I shouldn't say guaranteed and jinx it, but we're very likely to be able to set up like the lumberyard and maybe even integrate the soot scale kobolds.
Mm-hmm. So, over here, there's the settlement of Castleford. And you've already you successfully integrated the soot scales
Yeah.
into your kingdom. That's a good point, actually.
And Varnhold. It's like.
Hmm?
Looks like Varnhold as well.
You haven't
Honor.
integrated Varnhold.
It says diplomatic relations and trade agreement.
You have, yes, you have that, but you haven't done the Pledge of Fealty.
Oh, okay. I don't see that on. I'm looking at the ongoing events.
Oh,
I see diplomatic
okay.
and trade agreement with Soot Scale, and Diplo and trade with Varnhold.
Gotcha. Is there a... Oh, it looks like there's some other stuff I need to grant you. Okay, so there's the... Pretty sure you've done the... Just looking at the XP milestone thing you were keeping, Lucas. Are the lines through ones you have done?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, exactly, because the holiday claiming first tax.
Well, yeah, because you
Yeah,
put a
well,
line through expand a village into your first town, reach kingdom size 25, proof it, so which I'm pretty sure you haven't done any of those. But you
there's no
have-
line through reach kingdom size 25. There's only established first trade agreement, diplomatic relations, 8 leadership roles assigned, established
Looking
first
at the
village,
wrong
and build
one.
your seat of government.
Oh wait, you've done this in... Have you done this in Foundry?
No.
Because I was looking at the pinned message in Discord.
Oh yeah, why is that marked?
Yeah.
Hold on. Is this like a formatting error? Because this is not what it looked like.
I'm pretty
before.
sure that's a formatting error, yeah.
Yeah, because when I look at it in the edit view, it's correct.
Oh.
Huh. Yeah, let me... Why? Why is it doing... Yeah, like, notice how on established diplomatic relations,
Yeah.
the asterisks are there?
Yeah, I see the
despite
two little
them
ones.
not existing.
Okay, that's fine. I was just trying to see
Well,
if there is
yeah.
one about using Ledge of Fealty. I don't think there is.
Yeah, I'll update this in like a different text editor because this is broken on
Yeah,
multiple
yeah.
levels.
That's fine. So yeah, so you haven't. So you have done the soot scales are now part of your kingdom. They live in your settlement, but you haven't claimed the hex where their settlement used to be.
Mm.
But there is the settlement of Tatzelford over there. But I believe the first thing is let's do some
Yeah, I fixed it.
resources.
Oh my goodness,
22 points this time.
that's quite good.
Not too shabby. And then you also gained a stone, the food from the dairy farms. That's been sorted. That covers your basically consumption.
All right. So, as we get into this, just so we all know like what the goals are, we are looking to incorporate the soot scale kobold tile, if I remember correctly. Have we upgraded the houses?
Can we go to that map?
Any of you should be able to.
Is it? Let's see. Oh yeah, there you go. In the city view.
Oh, city, yeah.
Yes, you have. You currently have
Yes.
Yeah,
town
we've got
hall,
houses and...
mansion, and a house and houses.
Yeah, because that one dude moved in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Salt and pepper.
Yeah.
So we've got that sorted. There's like a building
No.
thing that I have.
With the kingdom rules, it's supposed to be a case of you can only upgrade a village into a town once your kingdom is level 4.
Mm-hmm.
But with those new amended ones, the settlement size cap, your capital is one higher. So you can upgrade your capital into a town before your kingdom hits level 4. And to do that, you basically just need to build another building and put it into one of the blocks next to a block you already have a building in. When you upgrade to a town, you can have up to 4 blocks filled. Or you can build, within 4 blocks. You don't have to fill up the second block before you can put in the third block. You can put one building into block 2, you can put another building into block 3, another building into block 4, etc. Every time you put a new building into a new block, it does increase the city level, and the city level determines its consumption. If we look at appendices, settlements, settlement statistics. So something that only has one block, i.e. a block is the 2x2, the 4 squares, that's a village, and its level is 1. Its consumption score is 1. A town, which is 4 blocks, it's level 2 to 4. So it's level 2 when you put a building into the second block, level 3 when you put it into the third block, level 4 when you put it into the fourth block. And its consumption is 2 points. Now you have a farm on a food resource, so that one farm could at the moment pay for the consumption of a town. And then a city is when you filled all of the blocks, and then a metropolis is when you have to add an additional hex grid basically to it.
Indeed.
I don't know when, but at some point we did. Well, I also wanted to, and I think the others also found uses for the festival hall, upgrading to theater, etc.
Yes, indeed. I also see now that we might be of great use of a park, ironically enough, for the same reasons.
So the festival hall, which is
I imagine
one-
we're just gonna have festival halls and bars and nobody lives in our town. It's just.
so the festival hall
New
is
York.
one lot, and the theatre is 2 lots. And then the if you wanted to end up upgrading it to an opera house, that is also 2 lots. So when it comes to building, it might make sense to put the festival hall into one and then not put a building here or here. Oh wait, I'm not even showing you the right map, am I?
I'm here on the squares.
Okay, yeah. So if you were to put the festival hall in that space there, if you wanted to upgrade it later on to a theatre takes up 2 squares.
Okay.
So you'd want to leave either that square or that square vacant of buildings, because otherwise it means demolishing that square and then trying to build it from scratch somewhere else. I believe that's the same thing with the park. A park is 1 lot. A menagerie, which is the upgraded version of a park, is 4 lots.
Oh wow.
However, a menagerie takes a lot. It takes 26 RP, 14 lumber, 10 ore, and 10 stone.
Yes. But I was looking at this before and I was like, you can capture and put things in here.
Yep.
Which seems really, really cool. Because you get fame and infamy and reduce ruin, which means we can continuously put beasties in here as a means of coming back to really happy populations.
Yeah.
So this might be like a good idea for the future.
Yeah. So as long as your kingdom level is at least 4 levels higher than the creature's level, you can basically house them in the menagerie without any kind of issue. And each time such a creature is added to the menagerie, you gain a fame or infamy point, or reduce 1 ruin of your choice by 1. And only creatures with an intelligence modifier of -4 or -5 are appropriate to place in the menagerie. The kingdom gains 1 unrest at the start of the kingdom turn for each sapient creature. Anything with an intelligence modifier of -3 or higher. So no putting the upstart gnomes or the disobedient halflings in their own little viewing area.
Not even the Mitblitz? I can't believe it.
Let me just check what their intelligence score
Double
is.
checking Mitblitz are just dumb as hell.
No, unfortunately, Mitflits are -1, so people might get upset at it. Maybe, I mean, if you can spin me a good enough RP reason as to why you have sapient creatures on display for the public to gawk at, then we can cross that bridge when we get to it.
I'm
I see.
not entirely on board with this.
Yeah, let's not do that. That seems bad. But yes, the festival hall seems like an extremely good thing that we were already talking about. Maybe put a garden in the center and we can eventually upgrade it.
Yeah.
But we'll that's sort of on like the second or third priority, I imagine. Was there any other thing that we were like, oh, this would be very baller to have?
Let me have a quick look at the buildings and I'll shout out some ones which might be settlements. Yeah, okay. I mean, there's Alchemy Laboratory.
Did see that before I did.
There's Lost and lots. There's a general store. There's a
library.
herbalist.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff here.
There's a library.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay, I'm used to it.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Oof. There's a marketplace.
There's the illicit market for that.
There's
as
the
well.
illicit market. Yeah.
Mm,
It only costs a lot to.
Yep. An illicit market is a facade of shops, homes, and other innocent-seeming buildings to cover the fact that unregulated and illegal trade takes place within its walls. The monument. What else have we got here? There's a pier.
We do have a water tile.
Shrine. There's a tannery. you keep bringing back random animal hides.
this is true, that would be handy.
There's a bunch of
that would
taverns.
be handy, yeah.
We get trade commodities from that. Or we're better at trading commodities, I should say.
Yeah. There's a trade shop, which gives you +1 item bonus to purchase commodities.
So there's a waterfront, but is there... Can we, like, import sand from Osirian or something and make a beach?
Let me see if I can find...
You need a lot of freaking sand for that, and it's gonna get washed away anyways.
I should have had this, but I wanted to show you the world map of where you guys actually are. Is there a way... Go this. Bear with me.
There's a what with you?
I was just gonna say an owlbear.
I mean, you know, it's completely ridiculous, but you know, if we're like gonna, if we were, you know, aiming for maybe like a super duper luxury like destination.
Yeah.
The welcome to Spidersville. Population only rich people who are here to like go on our shitty constructed beaches.
Bear with me, I'm just on the fly making a world map. It won't take me long.
Oh, okay.
Show off.
So, yeah. Let's do the whole... Sets. Thing. Open vision off. Web illumination on.
Oh, right. I didn't consider you might need. Oh no.
What?
So it doesn't matter for specifically the festival hall, but some structures and locations require like certain levels of proficiency to build.
Yes.
Ah, right, yeah, of course.
Okay. So this is the world map.
Whoa. Very nice.
Way up at the top, next to the Sakura Scar. Hanging thing. See what it says Mendev? Oh, sorry. See Bravoy even over here?
Yeah, yeah.
This.
So that's where we are.
This is where you are at the moment. This kind of area here.
That's only like the entire span
If
of
you
land
go
and an ocean.
way below, so past the Paizo Mediterranean
Yep.
to the Paizo Egypt area, that is where Assyria. Now there is no direct. Well, actually, technically, weirdly enough, it does look like that the river goes all the way into
See?
the inner sea.
It's destiny.
So
Hang on, where are we?
You
like up here.
are.
Oh, up there. Okay.
You guys are up
Oh,
here.
that's Bravoy. Okay, yeah.
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 And Assyria is all the way down here.
Yep.
But there's handy dandy waterways. I mean,
Yeah.
this is like we like maybe level 12 or whatever. Like when we're despots. Like
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
Now.
with the
Yeah,
resources you have at your disposal at the moment, it might take a ship a couple of years to get there and back with a hold's worth of sand.
when we've got like a whole
Yeah, so just
fleet.
order a whole fleet at once.
You just conjure sand.
No, but it's fancy when you get to say this is all the way from
I saw
Assyria.
it. Yeah, lobster from Maine, turkey from Turkey, and all
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sorry, that was
Fine.
completely ridiculous. It just popped in my head, and now I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a worthy goal to aspire to.
Like that's
Oh,
close to
sure.
absolute. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, look, here's a shot in the dark, and my character would absolutely not know this. This is a fantasy setting. Does Absalom have, like, teleportation circles?
Most likely.
Yeah, can't you? Well,
I'm sure there's some rich wizard that has set up a teleportation circle in their home that makes Absalom their home.
and if we're,
None of you know anyone who has it, but quite possibly, probably.
if we get enough money, we could probably put one in ours.
We should strike up a pen pal ship with an eccentric wizard in Absalom to get us to get him to ship us sand.
So just
Yeah.
just as a point of reference, so teleportation circle is a level 7 ritual.
Yeah.
So you're looking at level. Oh Christ! I see. So first, second, level 13 is when you get access to level 7 stuff. And let's see, how does it work? Okay, so you create a 10-foot diameter circle on the ground which acts as a portal to a destination determined at the time of the ritual. You designate the destination of the teleportation as part of the ritual. The destination can't be changed, and the destination must be a location within 1,000 miles. So you might need to hop through multiple teleportation circles to get to Absalom. I don't have... Unfortunately, there is no key for scale on this, but it's more than a few thousand miles away.
Yeah. Okay. We could also, like, get some sand and say it's from Assyrian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you could definitely do that. Alright.
Alright, sorry.
No.
Totally derailed us.
No, this is
No?
this is a planning. This is good.
Yeah, I
exactly.
like this. This is cool lore planning.
Yep. And you can also see from this map kind of your neighbours.
Mhm.
You've got the city of Pitax, you've got Issaran, you've got Numeria over here. Starfall is the ruins of effectively a spaceship.
What?
Wait, is that the
Yeah.
elves?
Sorry?
Is that the elves?
The elves are down here in Kyonin.
No, I meant the spaceship.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Different people together.
spacefaring race.
Different spacefaring race, yeah. There are multiple planets in the solar system which Galarian is in that have life on them. There's one of them which is like the home world of the elves, because elves are illegal aliens. You have another planet
Fucking funny, actually.
which is home to an insect people called the Thrycreen. They have like
yeah.
4
I know the
arms.
fry cream.
And then there's another planet quite far out, which is all icy, which is inhabited by space Vikings. I shit you not.
I feel so well represented.
Nice.
Hang on, is that the guys we fought in Leinster, Lucas?
Mm-hmm.
Is that where we went?
The correct term is neo-pagan.
Love it.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. So,
No, it's okay. So,
but for now,
I love
So-
pagans, not gonna lie.
theater and menagerie, was that it?
right. Before
Yeah,
we
those
get
are
to
like
that
the,
bit, we've got the other steps to do first.
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah, but these
I
are
want to
just like
build
the
stuff.
Well, we can burn through some of these. It's fine.
Yeah.
So,
I need to find
The
my
first phase is the
theater.
commerce phase. Well, okay, technically it's the upkeep phase, which we've already done because you don't have any unrest. You have gained your commodities. So you can choose to collect taxes if you want. Was this? But on a critical failure, increases unrest by 2 and ruin by 1. Or on a success, you gain. Oh, sorry, on a crit success, you gain +2 service science to economy-based checks. You don't have to collect taxes. There's then approved expense, which is the one where you can do the improved lifestyle activity, or you can attempt to withdraw funds from the kingdom into your own pockets. The improved lifestyle thing, on a critical failure, -1 circumstance penalty to economy-based checks for the remainder of the kingdom turn, gain 1 unrest and 1 ruin of your choice. Again, don't have to do that. Tap commodities, where you can turn commodities into resource points. And then there's managed trade agreements. So if you've established trade agreements, you can attempt managed trade agreements, which is this one. So on a critical success at the start of your next kingdom turn, you can gain bonus resource dice per trade agreement, and 1 commodity of your choice per trade agreement. You have to spend 2 RP per trade agreement. Now technically, there is no trade agreement with the kobolds anymore because they are just part of your kingdom.
We just own them now.
Yep. Let me just save that.
I made a little list here, just if I understood
okay.
correctly, the list of
Yeah.
priorities.
So if you don't want to do any of those, we can just go straight into the leadership phase, which is the meat and potatoes, where you have a whole bunch of options and multiple things you can choose to do, like 3 each. No. Did you want to do any of those commerce things?
We tend to try and collect a little bit of taxes, right? I have a
Yeah.
sneaking suspicion that we used to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds accurate.
Yeah, because economy-based checks end up being useful for our trade agreements and the like.
Yeah. So who wants to make that trade check? I guess it will be Astrid.
That's the
That's a success.
Yes.
So plus some circumstance bonus to economy-based checks for the remainder of the kingdom turn. And do I have? I'll just have to remember you again. +1 to any of your economy-based things. Okay, so that's the collect taxes. Did you want to manage your trade agreements? I.e., did you want to spend 2 RP, make a check? Oh, not that one. This one. So you spend 2 RP because you've got a trade agreement with Varnhold. And on a critical success, at the start of your next kingdom turn, gain a bonus resource dice and a commodity of your choice. Success, you have to choose between a resource dice or commodities. Failure, you gain 1 RP at the start of your next turn. critical failure, no benefit, and you can't manage trade agreements for 1 kingdom turn. So the critical failure is not really that bad.
Yeah, I think we might as well.
Yeah,
Yep.
we can do a couple of those for now. I think we need to make sure that we have the actual resources to build the things we want, which is all done in like the next stage.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you want to make me that trade agreement? That trade check, sorry, the one in chat.
Who?
I guess you.
Okay.
That is unfortunate. Oh wait, it's an economy thing, which means it's a 15, which means it's a success.
Nice.
Very
So,
good.
as the success, would you like to gain a bonus resource die for extra RP next turn, or a commodity of your choice next turn?
Were we after?
So commodities are things like stone or lumber.
Yeah, we. Did we have a lumber camp?
Not yet. That
Already?
was also one of the
Yeah.
things we were talking about getting.
Stone lands.
Should we do the commodity then?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. So
We can
next turn
always
you
turn
can.
them into other resources.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. So onto the meat and potatoes. 3 options each. The leadership tab.
Yep. Just shout if you need Asathea to do any like the aid thing, because this is, we always end up doing focused attention like once each.
Focus attention is very good. So this is where you can do things like establish trade agreement, where you can do pledge of fealty, where you can purchase commodities, which is one of the things I think you wanted to do.
Yeah, we want to make sure that we have at least 3 lumber by the time we go into the next
Yeah,
like section.
and then you can also do the repair reputation to try and get rid of some of your ruin. You can do the whole spread the legend thing if you wanted to. Granted, you don't have any unrest at the moment.
Wait, where
You know,
does
we
it
like-
say our ruin?
So on the main tab, you
Yeah,
currently
there.
got 1 corruption and 1 crime.
Oh, those are all ruin.
Those are all ruined. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I was looking everywhere for it to say ruin somewhere.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, ruin is the name given to the
So,
to corruption, crime, strife, and decay. So yeah, who's gonna pick some stuff to do?
See, I'm trying to do the math for this, so let me go later.
I'm just trying to figure out what to do, because usually I just gather infamy points and stuff, but that's no use right now.
I have honestly no clue what to do, so I'm like debating on just giving what's his name? Giving everyone like focused attention.
This is not a bad shout.
can I purchase commodities?
Yeah. So on the purchase commodities, so you spend RP to purchase commodities, but doing so it's more expensive than gathering them yourself, etc. Select the commodity you wish to purchase: food, lumber, luxuries, or a stone. Expend 8 RP if you're purchasing luxuries, or 4 RP if you're purchasing any other commodity. Then attempt a basic trade check.
Is that okay with you all?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I assume you're going for the basic stuff, yeah?
We needed. Oh God, where did it go? I'm sorry, I've got so many flipping windows.
You need, I think you're
Yeah,
after
same.
lumber.
Yeah, lumber, but
Ah,
how much?
Three lumber. We need to end this section with 7 RP or more.
So the amount you get depends on your degrees of success.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
but
I'll
we-
go for lumber.
Yep.
But so long as we get out of this with 3 lumber and 7 RP, we can build the thing.
Yeah, so go ahead and make me that trade check. I mean, that's a success.
Oh, it's incredible.
So you gain two commodities of the chosen type. So you have got 2 lumber.
Yay.
That's very
do it
good.
again, do it again.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Unless an
this is
activity
one of the ones we're allowed.
unless an activity states otherwise, a leader cannot attempt the same leadership activity more than once per kingdom.
Oh.
I guess somebody else can attempt it. I guess.
Well, I guess that's what I'll do then.
Right?
Yeah.
We should
I
probably
help?
be using our like focused attentions on these, yeah.
Yeah, I'll provide a help for
Yeah. So
Okay.
I guess make the trade check, Astrid, and then
Ooh.
yeah. I mean that's so a further +2 on whatever you roll, Maya.
+2 on whatever I roll. Do I add that before I roll?
Just roll, and I'll actually add 3 to it because you've got the other thing.
Okay. Do I add town hall bonus to magistrate agreement?
Yes. Oh no, it's not a managed
Yeah.
trade agreement.
Oh, right. It's purchase commodities. Okay.
This is going to the shop.
Yep,
Oh, that's a
another
success.
So 2 more lumber.
Excellent.
Sweet.
Right. We're gonna be constructing boys,
This is gonna be crazy.
boys and pals and non-binary gals. Oh no,
This
that's
is
wrong.
the
Boys
most
and gals and
confused-
non-binary pals.
It's the I prefer
Rico.
lads, lassies, and ladles. That's my
Let's
go-to.
the ladles. Let's go with that. Yes.
You can also, if you wanted to, there's also craft luxuries.
Oh yeah, we can. Exactly, and that's that Maya stuff.
Yeah, I was planning to do craft luxuries actually.
Yeah,
I'll help you.
because it's a resource which you can always effectively turn into RP.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me focus that attention, and then you'll do it. So what is it? It's arts.
Yeah, arts.
Any other bonuses I'm unaware of?
Nope. This unfortunately is not an economy check. Okay, so no aid, but there's no negative for failing on the help. So Maya, if you want to make me that arts check,
Can I use the hireling thing on this?
Ooh.
Because you encourage your artisans, so I'm technically working with other people, I suppose. So
let's see, you're able
Could
to
hurt to
find a
ask.
skill better labour than most when securing a hireling for a service. Yeah, sure, why not? Gains a +2 circumstance bonus to all skill checks. Yeah, sure, why not? Go for it.
okay, a +2, right?
Yeah.
Oof.
Unfortunately, that is a failure. So your artisans failed to produce anything noteworthy, unless you want to use one of your infamy points to re-roll it.
Do I? I could then try and create a masterpiece to get it back.
Mhm.
Because I still have 1 action left. Do we want that?
Yeah. Do we think we're gonna need more than 2 for like the construction?
I mean, you do
and
have
expanding?
you have spent 4 points on this.
Yeah, I said we re-roll it and then.
Yeah, yoink one, and we'll try to get chase our losses. Just be aware that we have 8 RP, and we need to end this with 7.
Yeah, okay, re-roll it. Hang on, I'll just re-click the button.
Yeah, just click the button again.
At the +2 again, do not forget that, very important.
Very important.
Much
Hey.
better. Much
Very,
better.
very
So
good.
success. which means you gain 1 luxury commodity. Very nice.
Not
Right.
to distract you here. I'm looking through the list, and there's not like maybe this is just for a different stage, and I'm misremembering. I was certain there was like a thing you could like hire people to do stuff for you, but the closest I can find is adventurers.
It's higher adventurers, and then there's also reconnoiter a hex.
Yes, of course, yes.
And then under region, there isn't anything.
I think there's also infiltrate, which is like you get to know what's going on in a hex.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Was there anything else you guys wanted to do? Did you want to try and pledge fealty or establish trade agreements or diplomatic relations with Tatzelford?
Yeah, we should send someone either to Tatzelford or to the Lizard King, just as a means of establishing contact with them.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that would be what? Send a diplomatic envoy.
I believe so.
So this means I have to open up another
Crack at
thing.
that if nobody else wants to. Actually, it sounds more reasonable. I'm throwing this one at missed because I reckon the ruler is the one to send.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figure so.
Diplomatic envoy. So, would you rather we send them to Tatzelford, or the lair of the Lizard King?
Honestly, Lair of the Lizard King. I like it.
It sounds
Yeah.
cool, right?
Right? Yeah.
I'm trying to find that one.
I don't think I'm doing much here. I might infiltrate just as a means of like scouting. I'll use the focused attention here as well. So
Ah,
be my
here we go.
second
Negotiation DCs. That's what I'm after.
You want focus attention on that?
Yeah, I'll focus attention on. Let's see. So you gotta choose a what kind of? Wait, am I miss? You choose one, right? Where you're
So you send emissaries to another group to foster positive relations communication. DC of this check is the group's negotiation DC. Attempts to send a diplomatic envoy to a nation of which your king's at war. Blah blah. Yeah, so you can choose between.
There's like 4 of them, right?
I think. No, so with the sending a diplomatic envoy, it is. I believe it is either. I think it's a politics check. It's the pledge of fealty, which you can choose multiple ways. You can choose intrigue, statecraft, or warfare, and depending on the people, it could be adjustment of anywhere from +2 to -2. So, for example, with the Sootscale Kobolds, you guys were trying to use, on a pledge of fealty, I think you were trying to use statecraft, and which didn't work, but intimidation did work, and it kind of swung the DC by 4.
Yep.
So yeah, if you want to do me a, I guess the the politics check to aid, and then the politics check to or statecraft, I guess, but they're both a +7, so.
Damn.
Okay, that's a success, so that's a +2.
Alright.
Then I need to look at
We get
Tatzelford.
+3 because of our feature, right? Cooperative leadership.
Yeah.
When a
I'm
leader
trying to-
uses the focused attention kingdom activity to aid another leader's kingdom check, the circumstance bonus granted is increased to +3.
Yeah, +3.
Huge.
Very nice. Oh, and you also gain a +1 status bonus to establish worksite, establish trade agreement, trade commodities. Yeah.
Incredible.
Okay, yeah, so make me that, I guess politics.
Very well. And it's me that's rolling, yeah?
Yeah.
Just making sure.
And I'll just add
Okay.
+2 to it.
Okay.
Hey.
Damn.
Okay,
very
so
good.
20 in total. Bear with me. I also have lots of windows to open.
You should get the thing that allows you to pop out Foundry windows.
Yeah, because I'm running the actual application, I can't do that, but yeah.
I see, I see.
Yeah, it's not a critical success, but it's definitely a success. You do have diplomatic relations with Tasselford.
Jot that down, jot that down.
Yeah.
The lair of the Lizard King.
Oh, sorry, that was the Lizard King. Yes, in that case, that's fine. So yeah, so I guess your envoys are met on the shores of the river. They're not at the island itself. They don't kind of invite you in. There is talks that are held over a couple of days. Food is shared, and get the sense that they are quite insular, and whilst they do put on the brave face and are quite bravado-esque, you do see that there seems to be a pall of not quite fear when they're returning home. I suppose I should probably show you pictures of the lizards, folks.
I think you mentioned last time we checked on them that because I sent some infiltrators
Yes.
who were like, yeah, the mood is terrible and they're all scared of the leadership.
Yeah. Here we go. Me, just loading another map, and I will. So, they did come with a few of these pretty boys.
Oh yeah, the Caimans.
Yep, and these are large caimans, so they're big, and they swum through the water, barely leaving a ripple. Didn't even know they were there until they kind of came out. This is your standard lizard folk.
This guy looks sick, by the way.
Yeah. They appear to be the frilled lizard folk.
Do you have a seaweed flail?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's cool.
That's so sick.
There's also a few of these that's come with as well. Actually, only one of those go with. This beautiful individual is the king.
Oh my goodness.
Hello, teeth.
Who's
The
introduced.
lips.
Yeah. Granted, that's maybe him in a bit more of an angry kind of an angry pose. But his name is
He
King.
does the horse thing with the
Yeah, with the,
Yeah, he does.
his name
Oh,
is
I hate
King Vesket. Oh, that was in Draconic. for
yeah,
some
that
reason.
was.
Sorry. There you go, King Vesket. I think there was one other person. Thought there was another person, but there isn't. Okay. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of these dudes with their cool, like, seaweed stringy flail things.
I love these guys. Whoever made this art, like, shout out to this artist, whoever they are.
Yeah, like,
Oh,
So
sure.
cool.
I love the Paizo art. They get good artists to do their stuff. Yeah, you get this. You get a sense there's some sort of like foreboding at going back. Back. Let's do a quick. Roll for each of you. Yeah, so Maya, you even think that the king himself has a slight hesitation to returning as well?
Oh, wow.
Oh no, there was another kind of lizard folk. These beautiful boys or girls.
Is that a... Oh,
Blow dart?
I can't believe it. The second person to ever use a blowgun.
Yep. They have blow darts and blow guns.
Incredible.
Cool.
And you make out on this one's belt, or if you have a look where his quiver is for the bolts, that little kind of like pouch next to it.
Yeah.
I'm going to just, because you've used it so much, you get the sense that they've probably got some kind of giant centipede venom which they apply to their darts.
I'm sorry, we need to be allies with these guys immediately.
Indeed.
Well,
Incredible. I'm sold. We have a weird thing going on with reptiles.
you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're cool.
Doesn't know what that even is.
All right. So if there's go on.
just gain RP, is there like a generic just gain
Yes,
resource points action?
in the commerce phase.
In the commerce phase, okay,
where
gotcha.
you can tap commodities, which is where you can attempt to trade commodities to bolster your RP for that turn. So basically, if you have any at the very beginning, you can cash them in before you go into the leadership phase.
Yeah.
Alright, so then we go on to the region activities.
No, hang on. I still have.
Oh, you want to try and do the
Yeah. Get the
Yeah,
info.
I have one actually.
Yeah, I want the infamy point back, so I'm gonna try and create a masterpiece.
What's the skill for that?
Arts.
Do you want a what's his name? Focus attention.
If you still have one remaining and don't
I
intend
have
to use
two.
on anything. Oh yeah, in that case that might be handy.
I literally do not have anything that I want to do, so I've just been kind of saving my stuff for if someone needs some help. Then
Hey, that's
21?
definitely a +3 to the help.
nice.
Yeah, and establishing trade agreements are the ones that would gain us
So,
crit success.
Hang on, how much do I gain to this roll?
+3.
+3. I'll add that beforehand.
Is the hiring manager hiring manager is the same bonus type as focused attention, but focused attention is better than hiring manager.
Yeah.
So you could use hiring manager if you hadn't had any focused attention for +2 instead of a +3, or if they failed to roll, you could fall back on hiring manager. Yeah.
Right.
Ooh, a critical success.
Which
Wow.
means we gain 2 resource dice as well immediately.
Yes, you do. 2 resource dice gain RP equal to the roll. Roll me 2d4.
Incredible.
Says roll 2d4. A 3 and a 2.
Nice. So you're back up to 13 RP. And any RP left over at the end of the turn gets converted in a 1 to 10 ratio for XP.
Do we get an action to build buildings, or can we build multiple buildings in the course
So
of the turn?
in the civic phase, you get
Right.
one civic activity for each of your settlements. So you can only build one thing in a settlement, but if you had two settlements, you could build something in
build
both
two.
of them.
Gotcha.
Okay, so region activities. Collectively, you can attempt up to 3 of
Wait.
these. Oh, sorry.
I still had one thing.
Okay. What would you like to do?
Do I get any more like for my recruiting and stuff?
Hmm.
Is it useful for me to keep doing that until we build the thing?
That's more of a downtime activity than a kingdom activity. If you're
Okay.
talking about recruiting folks for your clandestine stuff, that's more of kind of like a downtime activity for
Oh,
yourself, rather
right.
than like a kingdom activity.
Which we should probably take a couple of weeks of that as well, so I can brew up some potions and the like.
And if you want to do some crafting, feed the owlbear cub, and that kind of jazz, yeah. So
Yeah.
was there a leadership activity you wanted to take, Astrid?
What was the thing to reduce the ruin?
Repair reputation, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, it's that or oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll give that a go.
So if you want to get rid of crime, which is going to be a trade check, or if you want to reduce culture, it's an arts check.
Corruption.
Yeah, that's ours.
Yes, sorry, that's what I meant, yeah.
Mhm.
You do gain a +1 to the trade check because it is an economy check.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I've not used my third action.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine. I was just like, if you wanted the help, you could have gotten it, but you rolled really well.
Yep, you rolled really well, so yeah. Reduce the crime down to 0.
Yay.
Very nice.
No
Well
crime
done.
except for the crime that I did.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say no crime except for the leaders.
Ours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only my crime is legit crime.
There is
We
no
have monopoly on crime.
there is no disorganized crime. Let's just put it that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
all organized.
So in the
Well,
region,
If Asithia has one left, we could try to get rid of that corruption.
yeah. Or you could try and now that you've got diplomatic relations with the Lizard King, you could try and do a trade agreement, or you
Might
could
as
do,
well.
Do you want some focused attention on that?
or you could do diplomatic
Right.
relations with
Okay.
Tasselford, or whatever you would like to do.
Let's just try to get this point out of here, and we'll go on to building stuff.
Yeah.
Well, here goes the focused attention.
That's a
Incredible.
+3 to whatever you roll.
Big, huge. And yeah, that's the trade one. So, bada bing, bada boom.
I thought it was
Uh,
arts.
Yeah, it should be arts, but it's fine
It's
because
not for crime. Is crime not
no,
the
you're
one?
trying to get rid of
Oh,
your corruption.
Corruption. I got rid of crime.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. My bad. That's my mistake. But is it the same?
It's
Uh,
+7, and I don't think it's a.
arts is a +7. Trade is a +8. It's only one less, but it's still fine.
Yeah, but
it's
it
still a
would still-
success. So it's still a
Yeah,
+3 to the whatever the arts check is.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, I'll put that on there. Skadoosh. Boom.
Just seems a shame to waste
Yeah, that's a
our
success.
turns.
Yeah. Damn, your kingdom's looking healthy. That's corruption
Yeah,
down
we're
to
doing
0.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's a lovely place to live where we build all the tenements in shit locations intentionally.
Okay, so what 3 things do you want to attempt to do in your kingdom?
Oh goodness. And this is three things total,
3 things total.
not
Yeah.
each.
Yeah. So, such as claim a hex, establish a work site, build roads, etc.
Let's see. Here's where that list of stuff becomes really useful.
Yeah. So you do not have a
so-
work site there.
Yeah. No work site. We haven't taken over the space with
Correct.
the soot scales, which have ore, which we currently struggle to get.
That hex you do not own, which is where lumber can be found.
Yup.
And then there's that, which has the ore, so...
And then I believe there is also just an outright benefit, like build a road, build a farmland, build a mine, fortify a hex. All of these just give us XP rewards for being milestones.
Yeah.
So I think our first order of business should either be incorporating the soot scales because the intention of building a mine, or we should just immediately attempt to establish some sort of lumber work site because we also have this hex.
So this hex is where the Nixie lives.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we promised not to use that one.
I mean, you still can, but...
Yeah, but we promised. I just mentioned we promised not to.
Yeah, my word means nothing. Yeah, no, but you're entirely right. We did do that. That was something we did.
So would it be up here with the trap thylacine?
Yeah.
And we can build on adjacent hexes. We don't need to incorporate it to target it, right?
What do you mean, sorry?
For established worksite, we don't need it to be inside
It needs to
our
be
borders.
within your territory.
Yes, we need
Okay.
to claim it first.
Yeah.
So, claim established worksite.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Your exploration is a +8, your intrigue is a +7, your magic is a +7, and your wildness is a +6.
So I think exploration's the highest.
Yeah.
Do that.
So who wants to make that roll? I assume you're going to claim a hex before you try to establish a work site.
Yeah, that sounds prudent.
I have bad luck. I should roll this to ensure that it fails. I hope reverse psychology doesn't work. Exploration, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
This can only end well.
It's a success.
Nice.
Incredible.
Hey!
So which
Incredible.
hex was it you were claiming, sorry?
The
The lumber.
thylacine.
Yeah.
Thylacine pit.
Claimed. Okay.
Let's
Way.
go.
And then is
We
it
are now-
establish?
A trapezoid.
Shall I
Yeah.
do this one?
This is an
Yeah.
engineering check. So this is again another +8. So anyone can roll it.
Is there any? There's no like help on this one, is there?
No. These are just flat kingdom rolls. No bonuses or anything like that.
Yeah.
No,
that's
no,
just
no.
to make
We
sure.
get the hireling manager.
True. Yeah, you can get the hireling manager because it's you hire a crew of workers. Yeah.
Yeah, shall I roll?
Yeah, go for it.
Boop.
Oh, nat 20.
Wow.
So you establish a work site in a hex and proceed to discover an unexpectedly rich supply of high quality commodities. All commodity yields granted by this site are doubled until the end of your next kingdom turn.
Oh, so we should just ruin this forest.
You find that this does have indeed good quality lumber, as well as several very prominently old trees that just are grown perfectly straight and would be fantastic.
That old
Right.
dwarf
The
fire.
problem is
Yeah.
the problem is we are full on lumber.
Don't worry, we'll be
Spend it
spending
to
it in
build.
a moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got one activity left to do. What would you like to do?
I keep closing the freaking
Let's see.
tabs. We have enough food.
Success, ass success. I love when. Oh my god.
What's that on?
So irrigation says on success, it's the same effect as a success, but without regaining any RP.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's really, really weird.
Yeah, you can basically build like a canal, effectively.
Just because we effectively have an action to spare, as far as I'm aware,
Mhm.
we should probably just fortify a hex.
Yeah, I'd
Because-
say so as well.
Yeah.
We'll get some XP off of it. And protected encampment. I mean, look, how can it be bad?
Yeah. So you do have to spend RP as determined by the hex's most inhospitable terrain. So I have to find that chart again.
So is there a hex in which we could spend 5 or less?
Forests cost 4.
Incredible.
So I mean, you can always fortify your super lumber camp.
Our
Yeah.
super lumber. Honestly, this sounds like a really good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm on board with this.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome to Fort Lumber. Population.
I think Mystery should make this roll.
Yeah. I think so.
Our benevolent leader.
So
And Warlord.
we go to 9 RP.
Okay, so it's that little check, and yeah,
Yeah.
let's hope.
Critical success.
Incredible.
You find a
It's
defensible
just
position
that.
for your fortification and finish construction efficiently. Gain a refund of half the RP you spent to build an hex. Then reduce unrest by 1. Back
This
up to
may have
11
been
RP.
the best kingdom turn we ever have, and
I
we'll
think
never
so.
top this. We will never top this.
We've peaked. It's over. There's no
This
more
this hex here not only has a critically succeeded work site, but a critically succeeded fortified
It's
hex.
because we used the wood from the site. It was just
That's
that
true.
good.
Yeah. So what do I need? I need to fortify grants an additional bonus in warfare, but also gives traveling PCs a place to rest. It prevents wandering monsters. Okay. So feature thingy for this.
Can we fortify our own hex, or is that already fortified?
Oh, well, your city. No, you fortify like an unsettled
Outside,
location.
okay,
Yeah.
right.
Alright. So, fortify your first hex.
Oh yeah. How much XP does that grant
I
you?
believe it is 20. Let's see. Fortify your first hex. 20.
20 XP. Nice.
Heck
Okay.
yeah.
Incredible. We are so good at this.
And do you gain XP for claiming hexes?
Incredible question.
I think you do.
We get for first hex. And then we get for specific hexes.
Where did I save that thing? I should have
It was
opened
in
it.
the Discord, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
Like the extra rules.
Oh yeah, thank you.
When you successfully claim a hex, you gain 10 Kingdom XP. See Hex Claim XP rewards.
Oh. Alrighty. Right, on to the civic phase, which is where you can build a structure in your town.
Oh, get
So,
your
let's-
specials.
So,
Let's take you guys to
Push it on there.
so what building are you trying to build?
The Smiles Hall.
Yes.
yeah.
The Smiles Hall? Oh,
The
okay.
Festival Hall. The Festival Hall.
I was like, they found the hidden building section? Okay,
I'd be very surprised if you filled this with 3 infamy points.
There's
So-
no way, right?
yeah, exactly.
There's
So
no way.
you spend the RP, you spend the lumber, and then so build a structure. Does it do anything for success, critical success, on success? Okay, it's just success or failure. Okay.
Yeah.
So who wants to roll this? It is an arts DC. Of DC 18. Who wants to just roll me the arts check?
really want it to succeed, so I'm afraid to do it.
Yeah, I'm not touching this. We've hyped this up too much.
I'll do it. Do I get the hireling thing again?
Because
we're hiring builders to build it.
Yeah,
I'm getting my value out of this feat.
It is proving to be an incredibly powerful skill feat. But yeah, sure, go for it. Why not?
Right, arts you said, right?
Yeah. That's all you needed.
Nice.
Okay, so
I'm so happy.
I do need to find where's the buildings. It's somewhere around here. Structures. We need a. Excuse me. So, do they have different pictures? Nope, they've got the same. Right. Where do you want to place this festival hall? You can place it in any one of this lot or this lot. There's no adjacency bonuses. It's just where do you want to do it first?
This map doesn't really matter, does it?
This is the map where it does matter. Because...
Right, I mean, we
get to
can
the map?
expand out, though. As long
yeah,
as we leave
exactly.
2,
Yeah.
then it doesn't matter, right?
No. But technically, your settlement is it overcrowded?
Oh, shit.
Well, next game long term will just simply build houses.
Yeah, we'll definitely have the stuff to do it.
Stick him in Homie's mansion.
Oh, that's true. You have a mansion, which is a type of house.
Yeah.
So you're fine. Yeah, no. Ignore me. Yeah.
Good.
So.
Good call, Fi.
Yeah, no, good call. So a settlement. So let's see. For example, when a village expands into a town, which it just has, which is another milestone, it initially occupies 2 blocks. It needs 2 residential lots in total, which you do because the mansion. So let me open up this new advancement. Like, where's the milestones?
Let's see. We have done 20 for the
Is-
fortification, and then 60 for expansion.
60. And what was the first thing you said, sorry?
For fortifying, and then 60
Oh,
for
right.
expansion, and then 10 for claiming axe.
Yeah. So I just need to add 60 more, so 365. Okay, turn ends. That 4 RP. Well, unless you're planning on doing any army activities.
Not really, no. I'm waiting for something to happen. I am waiting. I beg someone starts a war on us so that I can destroy them.
This is.
It's not 10 XP per hex claimed, it's 100.
It's a. Oh yeah, right.
So you pop you up to there. And
Are
then
all the stuff like multiplied by 10? These or are these?
well,
XP?
yeah, it used to be RP was a 1-to-1, which was kind of pointless, and now it's
Right.
whilst your kingdom level is 1-to-4, it's 1-to-10, 5-to-8 it goes down to 7, 9-to-12 is 5, 13, 16, 2, and 17 plus is 1. So
Very
I
cool.
need to give you, let's see, 40 more, so 495. And then
Are we placing it on the other?
yes, yeah. Think. I know what I should do. I should probably just change bigger ownership. Owners. Hopefully that does the whole folder. It doesn't crash me because I just tried to change the permissions of
Oh, yeah, I
hundreds
can
of
move it.
items. Sorry. Okay, now you should be able to move that.
So, does anybody have any preference?
I think this
Um,
should be a central building, honestly.
Yeah, because I imagine like later we'll have this like a bordering the park and look all lovely, and everyone lives in slums around it. You know,
Yeah.
average British seaside town.
Wow.
Okay, so let's see. Literally kind of in the middle? Or no?
This is nice
Uh,
though.
I like that, yeah.
Well,
And I will make like here, like a park
What?
with like houses along the roads to the sides.
Yeah.
Huh.
Was that Cynthia, did you have input?
Not really, no.
Oh, okay.
Ollie?
Sorry, it sounded like you were trying to say.
Ollie,
No,
what was
I'm
that?
just constantly introspective.
Just ignore him.
And Emerus, is that alright?
Yeah.
Okie doke.
Right.
Yeah, what was all this stuff? I was
trying to figure out a way of making this. Okay. Because you got a random kingdom event.
yeah.
And you got one called Political Calm. A sudden absence of political machinations and distracting intrigue coincides with a rise in public approval for its leaders.
We can't read that when we click on it.
I know, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
I
At least I
need
can't.
somebody to make me a politics check.
I did the last check. Someone else do this.
Miss didn't get to play with the army. I say Miss do.
Yeah, go for it.
Anyone?
Oh, great and glorious leader.
Sorry.
Did you want to
Alright.
roll?
Yes. I completely zoned out for a second.
It happens.
Middle distance type behavior.
What is it? Was it politics?
Politics.
Or- yeah. Politics roll.
Very well. Where is it? There it is. Oh,
Okay.
Can we still use infamy?
You've got 3 of them. You can definitely do it. You can just roll it again if you want.
Don't they go away at the end of this turn?
Yep.
Yeah,
well.
so you
Might as well use
them or
them.
lose them. We saved up so many and then had no use for them.
There you go.
It's 2025 critical success. You capitalize upon the public approval with efficiency and speed. Reduce unrest by 1d6.
Well,
Yep. Or reduce 1 ruin of your choice by 1.
well.
Oh.
Also, gain +2 status bonus to all checks made to resolve events during your next kingdom turn.
Sweet.
That's
Nice.
actually
Oh.
really nice.
And then,
That's really nice, yeah.
yeah. And then let's see.
I feel like the game expects us to be worse at managing our negatives.
I only gain 30 kingdom XP for that, so that goes up to 425. No, 525.
I imagine it probably gets more difficult as we get bigger.
And more settlements, for that matter.
Yeah. And your kingdom size is now 6, I believe.
Look at us grow.
We're so good at this. Surely no ruin shall befall us.
6. Yes. Okay. So then spend some downtime. You can do some crafting. Did Maya want to bond with the...
Yes,
do you have a name in mind?
Todd. With one
Todd.
D.
Okay.
T-O-D. Props to anyone who knows where that name's from.
the dictionary. I don't know. I've got nothing.
It's the name of the fox from The Fox and the Hound.
That's what I was
Oh.
thinking, and I was like, but I don't get it. Why it would be from that?
It's my favorite childhood movie.
It is a
Really
good
good.
one.
And it's the whole reason I love foxes.
Oh, okay.
This checks out.
So now I just need to make Todd owners and owners.
It's called Kingmaker, not Pet Maker, but we ended up doing
Yeah.
that anyway.
All of the above.
All of the above. Todd is now in the pet familiars and animal companions. And I'll make Archimedes. Retired.
He can go hang. Who was it that was in the mansion?
In the mansion.
Yeah,
forget
that lives
his
in our
name.
mansion.
Oh,
Was it Ace?
Ace Braggington, yeah.
Right, he can go live
Yeah.
with Ace.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I'll give Archimedes as a hunting aid to Ace Braggington. When he goes
Okay.
hunting, he has a
There, yeah. Yeah, except it's like, thank you, goat lady. Sure.
If he gambles him away, he will deal with us.
yeah. I'm coming to visit the owl every now and again. If something happens to the owl, he's getting evicted.
Yeah.
Right you are.
This is such a white elephant kind of.
Yeah, thank you for the gift. If it dies of natural causes, I'm not gonna get kicked out, alright?
No, it's if you gamble him
no.
away.
yeah.
Okay, well I won't gamble him away. Thank you for the gift, a glorious and gracious leader. An over-exaggerant bow. Okay, so do people want to do some crafting, I heard, during downtime?
Yes. We want to make sure we are stocked up on potions. If anyone needs some +1s attached to, for example, their myriad throwing daggers, all that sort of good stuff.
Oh, right. We need to take the flaming rune off of the gosh dang where is it?
Oh, the broken
Bastard
bastard sword.
sword. Yeah.
That's true. Did we have an immediate intent on where to put that?
I think Emirates
Yep.
flaming rune
Sounds
on it.
good. All right, so I presume there is some crafting check involved here.
See, this is why I kept it in my inventory, because
Yeah.
we would have forgotten.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, so,
no, this is really good.
Yeah, so you go about the ordeal of trying to create the rune. Oh no, sorry, no, you just need to transfer the rune.
Yeah,
So
and I've got the tools and the pieces.
yeah. So you transfer the rune onto a blank rune slate, and then as quick look in Aris's
See here.
inventory here.
The DC of the crafting check to transfer rune is determined by the item's level of the rune being transferred and the price of the transfer, which is free unless if you're transferring from a rune stone, which we are? Question mark?
Yeah, so I think it's just like 5% of whatever the cost of the rune is. I think it's what you end up having to pay.
It
that
does
right?
say unless transferring, which is free. So if this is on a rune stone, I don't even.
Well,
think
you'd
it's
have to get it
5%.
onto the rune. Oh, I guess you don't need to put it onto the rune stone if you're transferring from one thing to another thing.
And
Yeah,
I'll put my
I
weapons
think
in
that's
the
what it
chest.
says because it does just outright says which is free. So maybe.
I've dropped them in the
Uh,
stash for ease of access.
It takes 1 day instead of the usual 4 needed to craft to transfer, and you can continue work over additional days to get a discount as usual with craft.
You get, yeah, if you transfer a potency rune, might know where the property on license copy for blah 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 blah. The DC of the crafting check to transfer a rune is determined by the item level of the rune being transferred. Okay, and the price of the transfer is 10% of the rune's price, unless transferring from a rune stone, which is free. But if you want to put it onto a rune stone,
Oh, so I see. So this is like I need to copy the existing one, or quote unquote copy the
Yeah,
existing one.
so basically, like if you have blank runestones on you and you find a whole bunch of magic items, you can always just transfer the properties and stuff onto the runestones and then just toss away the crappy weapons so you're not lugging around a small
Gotcha,
arsenal
gotcha.
with you. Or you might just find a runestone, at which point it's free to put it from runestone onto weapon.
Gotcha. So 10% of the cost to create a rune stone. And then I have that? Or is it just 10% of the cost because I don't have a rune stone?
On your crafting thing, do you have any +1? Is this for the flaming?
Yeah.
Okay, then it's 10% of whatever it costs to make the flaming property rune.
Gotcha. Which, let's hope it's not a fortune.
Flaming can't be right. That's a lot. Oh wait,
Let's see.
10%. So it'd be 50 gold.
Yeah, 50 gold. Does anyone have 50 to spot me and I'll make the check?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So this is, because I presume, yeah, exactly, this is 500. So the DC is 18?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Let's hope I don't fuck it up.
Well, you got a hero point still.
Yeah, I need a 5, right? So, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, look at that. Perfect. So, as you go, and this takes you a day of doing this, and as you're kind of preparing, and Eris, are you using your
mace, right? No, sword. Sickle?
is it your +1 cold iron sickle?
+1 cold iron, yeah.
Just you're holding your cold iron sickle in hand whilst you're watching Esothea fiddle around with this broken bastard sword, trying to transfer the rune from, trying to do the preparatory work in the transferring process. You know, there's some special coloured chalk involved. There's some oils. There's some making sure all of the tiny little hammers and chisels are all sharp and clean, so you're not going to scuff it. And you're holding onto your sickle. You then find that your other hand starts to gets quite warm. Not uncomfortably so, but quite warm, and you realise you've got something in your hand which is quite hard and oddly sharp in some places.
Oh, what?
Whilst your kind of eyes are just your eyes are kind of held firm on the flaming rune on the bastard sword.
Excellent.
Is it excellent?
do you look in your hand, Amaris?
Yeah.
You can open up your hand and you find that in your right hand you're holding onto your sickle because just you have it ready to offer when the time is right, and then in your other hand you find that you're holding that desert rose, and as you're kind of holding it, you feel it's weird. It's almost, whilst it's definitely hard and sharp, it's also incredibly warm in your hands. And you get the sense that part of the weird discs that kind of make up this stone, some of them kind of move, not on their own, but with where you put pressure on some of the discs. Some of the discs could move slightly. They could potentially not quite spin, but rotate or push in. Seems like it's not completely solid.
Very weird.
I'm so intrigued.
You only realise this because you were just subconsciously kind of clutching this thing. You don't even remember getting it out of your pocket, bag, or wherever it is you keep it. And then you realise that if you were to squeeze it incredibly hard, one of a few things could happen. One, something you don't know will happen. Two, you will break it and crush it into shards and powder and effectively be worthless.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. But and this is all happening during like the preparatory work whilst you're kind of like glancing at the flaming room.
Well, you see, given that option, who wouldn't tempt it?
Okay. You want to make me an athletics check? And
Okay.
how hard do you want to squeeze this? Are you going to squeeze with every ounce of your might? Are you doing anything in particular? Or are you just going to crush this thing?
Ooh,
I mean, you're not being compelled to do any of this. This is... You just had this strange... You're messing around with something which you thought was just a stone, but then it looks like it's got almost like... Not quite a fidget spinner, but like a fidget device, potentially. And you get things that... It's weird, like parts of it might move, but it's... Almost like you're trying to move rusted gears. You don't know whether by moving those gears, are the gears just going to break, or is it going to get rid of the rust from it?
right. So, I don't really have... I think just go with it.
Yeah.
Full, yeah.
Full blast?
Yeah.
Make
Why
me,
not?
Maybe that athletics check. Let's see what you
Okay.
get.
Oh, I do have a hero point,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
and that was a 2.
Uh-huh.
So it can only get better, hopefully. Yeah, I'm gonna use a hero point. Oh,
That is substantially better. So
double the roll.
you lift your hand up and you squeeze and you... Armor do you wear? You wear... You don't... Oh, you got breastplate. Okay, so...
Yeah.
You're kind of squeezing it in your bare palm and you feel it kind of digging into your skin and nothing's budging, nothing's moving. There's the slight sound of a really gentle sound of like rock scraping against rock, and then one of the discs kind of like pops inside the thing. It kind of moves into what clearly there's some sort of cavity inside this gemstone, and you squeeze a bit more, and then there's a slight trickle of blood coming down from you, the pads on your palm near the tips of where your fingers meet your palm, and you can feel this kind of like hot warmth. And as the blood trickles down over your palm, and you can feel it dripping, but then there doesn't appear to be any blood dripping down onto your wrist. It doesn't appear to be any blood appearing, but you can, if you look at the pads of your fingers whilst you're crushing this, you can see that you're bleeding, but there's no blood coming down your wrist like you would expect it to. And then as the sound of the crushing gets slightly louder, it sounds like wet stones grinding against wet stones. And then all of a sudden you feel incredibly cold on your hand, and you notice that the colour drains from your hand, and you can feel your heart beat in your wrist. You're cold, and your hand goes cold and slightly tingly. Do you keep crushing?
Okay.
Keep going, see where it goes.
This is not what I expected.
You should go so unbelievably hard into this. Like this.
Full
I
set.
mean,
Full
Full
send?
send it. Full send.
it's your character, but
Make me another athletics check.
Yeah, let's go with it.
One
Let's
minute.
hope. Okay,
I mean,
not
that's
bad,
pretty
not
damn
bad.
good. So your hand at this point is feeling, you can't feel your hand, and you can't relax your hand. All you can do is keep crushing. And at this point, your hand has gone beyond white to kind of milky coloured. Like there is no blood in your hand, and the tingling has stopped. There is no feeling in your hand whatsoever. And then with a final kind of crunch noise, of which at this point you're unsure whether this is finger bones or stone breaking. You crush down on this. There's a tiny explosion of dust particles, rock dust, and then a splattering of blood as you're then holding in your hand what appears to be a handle, and then you feel a slight tug from your necklace, and before you can think about anything, the necklace itself just shatters. The sand inside it starts to just cascade down your armor, but then, like iron filings drawn to a powerful magnet, they just go and they go inside the handle.
And
Then feeling starts to return to the hand. There's no scar on the hand, but well, there's slight red lines where there were definitely some sort of wounds very recently, but they've kind of sealed shut. The feeling comes back to your hand, and you get the intense feeling of like pins and needles as blood starts to recirculate through your fingers. There's deep indentations in your skin where it didn't quite break through of the various strange bits and pieces and shape of the stone, but now you have a perfectly smooth sandstone handle. Not like a door handle, like a handle, like a haft, like a weapon handle.
Ah.
And you see no kind of openings. You see no kind of crevices. You don't know where or how the sand that your hourglass around your neck is broken. It's now just a string with a piece of broken glass attached to it, and there's no sense of that you shake it a bit. There's no noise. It's just a handle.
Ah.
You definitely get the sense and the kind of tingles that this is potentially some kind of magic weapon.
Okay.
It's a flame tongue.
This has been wild.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Right, not to underwhelm, but before I forget, Fully.
Mhm.
I am now Fae, right?
Yep.
What would happen if I wielded a cold iron weapon?
Nothing. If you hit yourself with it, you'd hurt yourself. So that's
Okay.
it.
Often with normal weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, whoever does the crafting, could someone pop any of the +1s from the stuff in our stairs onto the cold iron halberd?
Hell, I can
Yeah.
do +1s. Yeah, like no problemo. I have them.
Yeah, no,
Like,
but like we have a +1 headset, +1 striking, long
Yeah.
sword, a +1 red sword. We have that broken +1 cold iron bastard sword, but not the flaming now.
Ye-
So
Yeah, we-
any of
all
those,
kinds
just
crazy.
just any of those, pop it onto the cold iron halberd, and I'll
Yeah,
use that as
just
my
just
main.
throw me 10% of whatever the rune is, right? That's what it is. No.
Yeah, Fully, how much is that? I'll pay that to them.
It's 5% of 35, so
Like 7.
2 gold, something like that. 10% would be 3.5 gold, so 1 gold.
Yeah, 275 or 175.
175. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's 175.
So
So-
1 gold, 7 silver, 5 copper.
Yeah. So, Esophia, you're kind of in the room with Aris when all this happens, because you were only like a few feet away from him. You probably didn't pay any too much attention to the sounds of stone against stone. It's, it could have just been someone walking, or it might have been Aris's boots against the floor. But you definitely kind of like heard the sound of sudden grunts and a noise come from Amaris. Just as you kind of look up, you see that kind of explosion. Well, I say it's a tiny explosion. Imagine like someone had a small amount of flour in their hand and they gently patted their hand. It's that kind of puff of rock dust, sand, and incredibly fine blood particulate. You go to kind of like shield your face from it as you just look around to see this, but then you notice that the blood splatter and the rock dust all kind of like goes back. It puffs out and then squashes back in, and then you see that Amaris is now just holding this very smooth, ergonomic handle that appears to be exactly the same shape as his sickle's handle.
Oh, that was what I was just about to ask. Like, is it because a lot of handles are, obviously differently sized. Like swords have longer ones, and if you've got like a pole weapon and all that. But this is like exactly my sickle.
Exactly like your sickle. Maybe a bit more ergonomic. Like it's incredibly comfortable to hold. But it's just the handle. That's all it is. It's just the handle. But it's definitely got some magic to it.
Uh-huh.
But you don't know what it will do if you use it.
I would want to figure that out, but I probably couldn't.
Could, like, Asathea or I figure it out?
So, yeah. So with magic items, you can either try to like identify them through the usual ways of doing like a crafting check or an arcana check or something like that, or you could just try and use it blind. Some magic items you can just use.
See, I would be in the camp of 100% try it out, see what happens, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
But we've already had a cursed problem.
Yeah, that is completely fair.
What are the odds of 2 curses?
Knowing this, probably not.
Nothing but fortunate things befall us.
Okay, so if you're gonna get Astrid and Esophia involved in this, and I assume you're going to kind of like look it over as well. It's going to be kind of a group. Let's try and work this shit out.
Yeah, that's weird as hell.
Astrid,
Yeah.
I'm going to make these public rolls. So you guys roll. We're going to see what rolls you get. Could you make me an occultism check? Esophia? You can use crafting because
That's my thing.
magic stuff. And Amaris, could you make me a religion check?
Hey, that's something I'm okay in.
I'm gonna hero point this.
Holy shit, it's already this late. Wow.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
late, and this is way too cool to roll a 3.
I know.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Okay. So Astrid kind of looks it over. She kind of points out that if you place the handle down in direct sunlight, whilst the handle itself is completely smooth, no holes, no kind of blemishes, it's completely unremarkable to look at. Just looks like a carved piece of stone, albeit there's no carved markings, so it's been sanded down to be incredibly smooth. When you place it down in direct sunlight, however, strange, almost pictographs appear in the shadow as if the sun is shining through it, of which only Amaris can read. As they are in your native tongue, albeit not in Assyrian. They are in ancient Assyrian, the old tongue, which is very much like modern day Assyrian, except far more ye's and thou's and extra letters in a few words. Sounds very ye olde Englishy of Assyrian. The pictographs kind of move slightly, and it simply it reads out as no will can move a dune, but any hand can move a grain. Oh, Jesus.
Go down!
Doesn't say Jesus.
Sorry. I need to...
Sorry, did I make...
Yeah.
Sorry.
Should've got
Can
to
you
clip the
do
play.
nothing, mate?
Oh, I didn't realize it still did that.
I didn't either.
Oh, sorry,
Wait,
everybody.
do what?
I fucked up.
I just got deafened by
I was trying
the
to shout
stream.
out the Raiders. Hi, Raiders.
Yeah, so it's no will can move a dune, but any hand can move a grain. Is what's kind of like in ancient Assyrian, which kind of like moves. But it's weird because it's almost like the like a heat mirage kind of shimmers them, but it's too cold out here for that to be a thing. And the weirder thing is the fact that you can see these sunlight shining through the handle, but there is no sunlight coming through this completely opaque handle. Esothea, you definitely identify this as a magic item. It's a magic weapon. Its exact nature is a little bit lost on you, but it is definitely... It's an item that needs to be invested, but it can only be invested by someone it will let invest it. It's not an intelligent item, but it's not far off being one, in that it will only let someone it wants to wield it. And there's something to do with Amaris. It seems to not be like drawn to him in nefarious or anything like that, but there definitely seems to be this almost sympathetic bond to it. And Amaris, looking over and holding it, the coloration of the sandstone, it reminds you of the same large monolithic stones that we used to create the pyramids of old. The Great Pyramids, which kind of are mostly hidden and lost to time, but it is that exact colour. The hieroglyphs that got pointed out in the shadows in Old Assyrian, they have a kind of religious flavour to them, and it reminds you of not quite like a proverb. That's not the right word. Sometimes with time, history is lost. Unfortunately, that is just the way. Things are lost over the eons. And Assyrian and its people were once masters of all sorts of magic. They had flying cities, they had pyramids that would fly through the sky powered by black lightning. They commanded armies of constructs. Now, not so much. They're still a very advanced civilization, but magically wise, nothing quite like what they used to be. And this saying kind of niggles at the back of your mind as it being about a story of someone who lost something, and they could only find it by willing it to appear.
Well, that's kind of a major clue. Will the blade to appear?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's try that.
You hold it in hand and you will it to appear, and very, very quickly, i.e. in no action needed, on the handle itself, where the blade would be attached, where it looks completely smooth, you see 5 lines which suddenly appear, and they appear in a kind of a spiral, but starting from the middle, moving outwards, and then like an iris of a camera, it just opens and spirals outwards, and then pouring from the handle, defying gravity, is a jet of sand, which makes itself into a stone sickle.
Huh. Okay, this is... I was not expecting this.
No,
What?
this is so cool.
Right?
This is really fucking cool, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this is what you get when you start digging things out of corpses.
Apparently.
Yep.
Right, we're gutting everything from top to bottom from now on.
Yeah, I assume we have some form of, like, training ground, like, even a makeshift one, with, like, training dummies and the like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, most likely.
I going straight there
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and just testing this out, just getting the feel for it, like comparing it between my previous blade and this, and just looking away at some dummies, seeing what this thing can do.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch.
Yeah, you strike at this like straw-filled dummy, and you're slicing away, and it seems to, I mean, it's not there's no nicks. You hit the wooden pole that is holding this dummy in place, and you're hacking at the wood, and it makes decent chunks taken out of the wood, and it splinters the wood. No blemishes to the blade whatsoever. You kind of take a moment to pause, to catch your breath, and then the sand just moves back into the sickle, and then the iris closes. And you will it again, and it just comes back again. And in a very kind of, again, defying gravity, this sand just, as it comes out, it's clearly more sand than you had in your hourglass. And there is the briefest of moments of where the sickle is literally just a sickle blade of sand, but then the sand in less than a blink of the eye, becomes this solid stone, this same kind of almost rose quartz kind of coloration to it.
Are we like do any executions or or do we have like a freaking motorbike? Hold on.
No, you don't have any prisoners to murder.
No execution.
No.
Do we have like
Ah,
a pig or something maybe
Yeah.
that we could like
You could kill
slaughter for dinner?
Yeah, you could do that. You could go to the wherever it is you're keeping the food.
I
and
want to
just...
see what happens when it has blood.
Okay.
that is a very.
Sure.
The heroes.
Sure.
Maybe
I-
nothing at all. Maybe I'm just a sick fuck. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, no, I want to try that. That's a very good point. This thing was born from like a literal like
Yeah.
sized desert
Yeah.
rose that
Yeah.
made me bleed, then sucked up my blood.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to see what this thing does when it gets a taste of blood.
Okay. You find a pig. You know it's going to be for dinner, so it's going to die anyway. How do you dispatch it?
Honestly, just clean. Just
Clean,
go
straight
yep,
for the throat, across the
straight
jugular.
for the throat.
Yep. Slices cleanly through the flesh. Just as sharp as your other sickle. Maybe slightly sharper, but not mechanically so. It cuts through the flesh, nicks the bone at the back of the throat. The blood gushes out. The blood coats the blade goes slick with blood. That's it.
Okay.
It doesn't absorb the blood, it doesn't
Oh.
flare into any particular instance.
Still cool though.
It is.
This is still sick as hell.
And you kind of wipe the blade clean, and there's no staining on it whatsoever.
I like this thing. I like
It's
this thing.
it's a cool thing.
You
It's
Yeah.
curious but cool.
what are you going to do with the flame rune? Because you still haven't finished.
Yeah, shit.
Because this kind of happened
Yeah.
when you were looking at the flame rune.
A very good question. Because this would be, I don't know. First, I need to like try and understand what this thing like is,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know if I can attach the flaming rune to this.
Well, you will either transfer it from the weapon, or it won't transfer, in which case you haven't lost anything.
Oh, you
Yeah.
might as well try.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, you kind of go back inside with Esathe. You finish the rune transfer process, and this requires that Esathe kind of carve into the handle the shape of the rune. And as you're doing it, Esathe, you realise that it's almost as if, as you're carving it, that the groove when you're carving, it appears like 0.5 millimeter just before the chisel. So you practice it, so it's almost as if you have to put no effort in it whatsoever. And you find that it's the easiest process you've ever done. It's almost as if it knows where the rune needs to go. And as you finish carving the shape of the rune into the handle, you've finished the transfer, and the magical energies transfer from the one weapon into the other weapon. The magic dissipates from the bastard sword, and the rune itself, where the magical energies coalesce and the grooves that are left, they get kind of filled in with kind of like a greyish colour, like the metal, the same kind of metallic colour from the bastard sword. but that then instantly just turns to sand. The groove becomes flush with the stone again, and then you see the grains of sand that are kind of dropping from where the grooves were get sucked up into the handle.
What does it do now?
Yeah, I'm sort of just as the process finished up, I'll sort of gingerly hand it over to Tamris, and I'll be like, "What did you say you did back home again?"
What I did back home?
No, your mother. Yes, you.
Damn it. Oh, just this and that.
She sort of just gives this all right then, and just releases it to your keeping.
I really do not know how this came to be, nor why is it so perfectly in line with my maybe great ancestors, but it is. I like it.
Who are your ancestors?
Well, no one you'd know.
They go to a different school.
They're from Canada.
Yeah, they're from outer space.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of just
Okay.
Esthea seems very suspect about this. There seems to be a lot of strange happenstances of perhaps a supernatural order, and she's not quite buying into it.
Yeah.
Or perhaps this was simply sent to me by, well, my master up on high.
So, the flaming rune. Typically, a weapon with this rune is empowered by flickering flame. It deals an extra 1d6 fire damage on a successful strike, plus 1d10 persistent fire damage on a critical hit.
Ooh, spicy.
So strong.
It's a
Yeah.
level 8 item. It's one of those items the game likes to drop on people, maybe a little early, but hey.
No such
Yeah,
thing.
as basically putting an entire another weapon on your existing weapon. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I am so
terrified.
very curious what, mechanically this sickle is.
Yeah.
Well,
+1 returning.
You'd have to will the blade to appear to get an understanding of that.
Yeah. Didn't I?
Not since the rune has been added to it.
True.
You do this, it just explodes.
Yeah, I try this and I burn in hellfire or something.
Sauron appears. I am alive!
Yeah, let's see it now.
So, the same thing as before. The sand appears, it appears into the shape of a sickle, but where previously it would, in a blink of an eye, turn into kind of like a rose quartzy sandstone coloration. In this case, it actually turns into part glass, part stone, whereas if the sand itself has been turned to glass. And it looks viciously sharp.
Another pig!
You get the sense it probably wasn't the pig that did that.
But I want to see what it does on another pig!
But, yes, the custom item I will be putting into your inventory between sessions.
Love.
Okay.
You get the sense that there's something still hidden about this, but it's beyond your understanding at the moment. Mechanically speaking, at the moment, it is a +1 striking, flaming. Sickle.
Okay.
Notice
Keep your
he didn't say-
secrets.
Yeah, notice he didn't say cold iron.
Yeah. Keep your
Yeah.
secrets.
Yeah.
I am so very curious what it will become, though.
It's insane, actually, because, like, between the weird, like, SFAN not dying thing and now this, like, we
Something's fucking with us.
something's getting a little messed up.
Yep.
Hmm.
Things are afoot. You definitely get the sense that eyes are upon you. Whether it's the eyes of fate, the eyes of gods, demons, devils, angels,
My own eyes.
the land itself, time. It's something beyond yourselves, beyond regular folk, are, for better or worse, paying you some kind of attention.
We seem to, I mean, the way that things have happened thus far seem to be proving ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep going.
Absolutely.
Oh, that was funny. I was not expecting it. I was saying that was wild.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know what I was expecting, but not that.
No.
No, I don't think anyone expected that.
Hmm. Yeah, I can't wait for next session just to see what this thing does.
Yeah.
Right?
Or it could be a long play item which you won't find out anything new about for
Yeah.
quite a while. Who
Okay,
knows?
well, I mean,
Have to
you know.
unlock some stuff or something.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, keep
Oh.
your secrets.
Oh, I will.
Oh,
I keep them
fully.
well. Yeah.
Don't forget to put the +1 from, I don't know, the headset or something on the cold iron helmet.
Yes. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that now.
See,
Because I just know that we'll start a
Yeah.
combat in
yeah.
excess of the earth, and I'm suddenly like, hey, I don't have a weapon.
Alright, on a halberd.
Yeah, the cold iron halberd.
Is that?
You take 20 or take 10 when crafting?
No, take 10's not a thing anymore. That's what the assurance feat kind of does.
Oh, I see. Take assurance again, take it for crafting. I am now able to always transfer runes.
God.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
maybe I should have played against here. Yeah, I'm really stoked for this.
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, I think that is a good place to leave it.
Oh, certainly.
Hmm.
That's a great time to.
Because it's
Leave
5
on
minutes
that
before
high.
the end of session, so yeah.
Absolutely.
Well done, everybody. You did well today. Got a kingdom turn out of the way. We did some RP stuff. You finished off the owlbear. You
We got a
finally,
hecking
crushed-
kingdom turn.
yeah, really good kingdom turn.
I crushed a gemstone heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with your bare ass hand.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
You built a festival hall.
Yeah.
Yep.
So many good things that we've been productive.
It
as hell
was-
this
That was very productive. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
The rolls were in our court.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like, there were a few times that we got low ones, and then we would just say, ah, hero point, infamy point, and it's just instantly back up to, like, above 10
Yeah.
on the roll.
Alrighty, I'm going to love you and leave you. But if you need anything or you want to talk about anything between sessions, Discord. Otherwise, same time next week. Also,
Yes.
have a think about what you want to take for level 6, because
Yeah.
you're
10
pretty
points.
much there.
10 experience, yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty, take care.
Yeah.
Good night.
Hey,
Thank
y'all.
you,
Thanks
good
for
night.
DMing. Thanks for playing, everyone.
Thank you.
You too.
Alright, chat. Let's see. Who have we got here? Well, thank you for the raid, JR. It's always massively appreciated. Let's see. Do I have anyone that I know who is currently streaming or not? Finder. Let's have a look. See. I think I'm just going to have to call the stream there. Till next time, everybody. Stay safe. See you soon. Be good to each other. Night, everybody.